You totally can, because that audio just stops, right? It's a hard edit. It's a... So, yeah. Hello. Cisco's computer blue screen just before we went live. And so...
And then loading back up, it blue screened again because it had so much fun the first time. And I can't say chat, but I'm assuming Anthony's just going to say, just blame me.
Turn your audio off. What's the matter with you?
I was trying to load up chat on my phone.
Yeah.
While I work through
When you work
computers.
your magic. When you work your magic, baby. Hey, all the people. I can see chat on my phone. In fact, actually, I can just do that. Then I can see it. Full screen. Yes, it's kind of that time again. Anthony says you're a good person because you can't see this right now.
Well, I can't see it right now because I'm reading it on my phone. But also, why are you climbing to the top of a mountain and then sticking your ass in the air?
He wants to get fucked by Zeus. Or William Shatner, who would already be fucking that mountain. It could happen. Hat and Captain Kirk. So originally, we didn't think Ito was going to be able to join us in chat today because he was going to be called into work. But he got a reprieve. So now, in person, he can explain a lot of his choices when we get that far, because a lot of this is their fault. Now, we're having Hat join us today. He hasn't seen any of the things that we're going to be seeing today, at least I hope not, because good goodness, if that's the kind of thing you watch in your spare time, then there's things wrong.
This is the kind of thing we're watching in our spare time.
Forced to. We were trying to be nice. A lot of people have probably forgotten, but this whole thing started because we felt bad for some people during the lockdown who were in lockdown out of their home country alone, and we're like, well, you know, let's invite them to do some nonsense stuff. And we did, and we suffered because of it. Especially since, and Ito can, and Danny and Meeks, if they're around. I mean, I know Danny's around, but I haven't seen anything from Meeks yet. They can all confirm that Ito always manages to somehow pick the secret KKK video.
If there's secret Nazis in a video, Ito can pick that just off the title.
We watched...
Just off the title he can pick it.
Keep in mind, the things you see tonight are the best of the shit we watched. They are above the rest. And some of the things we ended up watching, like, oh my god, like, they sound so normal, and they sound just like benign and inconsequential, and then you start it up and somehow it's a fucking video like sneakily trying to promote the KKK, and you're like, what the fuck, who made this? For which audience? Where did this play? Where did this air? Oh man, that one was insane though, because it started out like
it was so normal. Well, it's not normal, but you know, it was
supposed, as far as I'm aware, it was made for schools in the US to promote discussions in like social studies and that sort of nonsense. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it started off, if I remember correctly,
well, we were expecting
talking
it to be like
about
very pro-abstinence.
Well, that's what we assumed.
Don't have sex.
What we didn't realize was it was going to be, hey, maybe the KKK have a point, and maybe not all of them are mental. Although every single person they spoke to looked fucking mental.
It was really, really weird.
So don't worry, you won't be watching that video today, because believe it or not, that one didn't win that week. But every week we suffer through at least 3 horrendous things that for some reason somebody at some point in their life committed to film or digital video, then commercially released somewhere, and somehow it's our honour air quotes, to sit down and watch them.
More impressive things is the fact that people have uploaded all of these things.
Yeah. Well, that's not the impressive thing.
Everything
That's
that's ever been made apparently is just on YouTube.
on the interwebs. Somewhere.
Anything that has no copyright has made it to YouTube.
All right. Well, like
Right.
I could jump in and speak to Had at any point. It's just I know you won't be able to hear him. Chat will be able to hear him.
Seem to be at least. I think I've reached Discord.
You reached part of the way there. I'm gonna pop out chat and see if then I can have like chat on my screen somewhere while also juggling all these other things. I just realised I can't minimise that because I need that.
I mean, I don't think anything that was KKK related made it through, Anthony. None of the things Ito picks ever wins because Ito.
They're always horrendous.
I mean, I thought I was bad because I always end up with Christian batshittery. It's the.
It's not necessarily just Christian batshittery. It's a video paid for by some very niche local church trying to bury said gays in their community and promote a little bit of racism here and there, and or a Ponzi scheme where you have to bring in a member of their ministry to give a short talk and then ask all your friends for money.
Yeah, sorry. It was invite all your friends to a dinner party
And not
then
tell them
then
what it's
surprise
about.
them with a minister who would then try and get money out of them in order that you could go on a mission.
It wasn't you.
Well,
It was just to give money to them.
No, it was some. They were saying something about. I'm sure it was something about sending people out, abroad to preach and stuff.
No,
But
no. It was just for money.
It was literally, yeah.
It was literally a Ponzi priest. Surprise religious Ponzi scheme. It was amazing.
Yeah, surprise priest. You're invited around for dinner. Surprise priest.
Well, the whole video was basically, here's how to go about setting up a dinner party and inviting all your friends. But shh, you'll be bringing a member of the ministry. Don't tell them. And don't worry, all you have to do is back them up in everything they say. And then it's basically, hey, if you want to go to heaven, give us money. God will be really happy because then you'll be funding us and our church. Anyway, we should, bring in the cheery one because he is the cheeriest. He's not a Cheerio, although that could be the same thing. Hey, Hat. I hope you're in for some misery, because from and for. Ponzi Priest is amazing. Okay, that would help if I pressed that button. And then people could hear Hat, because I'm using a completely different setup today because of what we're going to do. So hello again, Hat. People can now hear you.
Hello!
There you go. I'm still down in coffee because I opted not to sleep last night. You know when you just can't be bothered to sleep and you're like, I don't need sleep. I can function like a normal human throughout the rest of the day.
It wasn't helped by a certain canine who decided that he needed to be out. Or rather, he needed to be downstairs. Because there's like 3 times he woke me up.
Hey, gang.
And then he just, when I went downstairs to let him out, he kind of looked at me and went, yeah, outside's still there, Dad. Let's go back to bed.
What you doing?
That's the worst is when like they have the decision making disorder. Like they want to go out and then they're like, nah.
All right.
That's okay. But my ones do that whenever it's raining. They're like, oh, it's let's go, it's time to party, let's go party. And then I open up the door and it's like a downpour, and they're like, nah, I'm good, thanks.
We're gonna ask again in half an hour just in case it stopped.
Or just in case you turned the water off, you monster. Turn the water off out there, Dad. What are you doing?
But he gets to sleep because he's 10 is asleep right now.
He is. But he's back on his
He's
meds.
he's back on his drugs. So
he's drugged off his tits.
He's been tripping balls all day.
So for those Jasper's Wheel of Torment aficionados, you may remember last time we went through Time Cube, Wyrmania, the Grabowski Shuffle, which I'm still not sure about, and ended with Turtle Dreams, which sort of put a division straight down the middle of our stream. Half loved it, half hated it. Everybody had a religious experience one way or the other. So, yeah. I'm looking down the list. Here's the list of the winners. And Danny... Oh, Danny's technically winning. Ito is still yet to have ever
Scored.
won. He hasn't scored a point. But I'm not sure I can give Danny like a point for that one. Here's the thing, okay? The way it usually works is we watch. We have the wheel. We have Jasper's wheel. It's in the early days. It was a semi-random spin in that you could it didn't spin fast enough. You could kind of stop it where you wanted it to stop, so you got the video you wanted. We thought that's not as much fun as complete random bullshit, so we sped the wheel up so much that it's random where it lands now, and whoever stopped it, well, it's their fault. And Ito, Danny, and Meeks were the only ones who got to vote on which one was the best. Yeah?
Yeah.
The last 2 or 3 that we've done, their votes have been so shit that we've had to step in and say no. No way is that winning. I'm not playing that on stream. Fuck you and fuck your entire family. That's ridiculous. And so... So the last one, I'm saying that Danny won. It is so unbelievably shit. And I still don't know why you guys voted for it. Fuck you, and we're going to have to watch that shit again. Anyway, there's a couple of honourable mentions in the list where it didn't win, but it was pretty good up until a point. So like the opening's good, or the finish is good, or the midsection's good, but not all of it's good. As in, we're not going to be watching all of it. And I thought we could drop into those ones, and as soon as people had had enough, we could just get the hell out, and we're not worried. Or we can just skip through it, because
if Twitch had some sort of this functionality that allowed people to just hit a button that says "Yeah, I'm done,"
I'm done now.
and then we just say when it reaches like 60 to 70%, right? Okay, cut.
And we're done. That's enough of that. So, do you wanna start here? Technically, there was a one before it.
Yeah, definitely.
Which was an honourable mention, but we can't go through all of it because it was so long.
I think we start.
It needed a stream safe word.
We start on that one because it's
that one or that one.
That one.
We start on the one that technically won.
It was one of my favourites.
Yeah, fine. We can start on that one. I'll get everything set up this end. You giggity vamp and do your stuff, because we're in for something here. That's good vamping. Well done. Yeah. It's very good, Cisco. You're doing well.
Sorry, I'm vamping. Sorry, I'm actually sitting here reading chat. But okay, I vamped.
You. Whoa! I said, hold your.
Anyway,
fucking hold your horses. Right.
This is one of my favourites that we ever did, and I can't remember why. I remember the.
I remember
the start, and the start.
I wasn't as big a fan of it as. Like, again, this split us. Danny was with me and said no. Right. Nowhere near as good as other things we've seen. You and I think Ito loved it. All right.
Sadly,
there you
obviously
go.
sound bites are off for today.
All right.
that's your own private viewing room, so you can watch in real time. Should we just get
The
into
live commentary.
Yeah.
Is everybody ready?
Let's get into
Let me
this.
just pull chat up so I can see what the fuck's going on. All right, everyone. We apologize. I'm gonna have to be changing the desktop audio as I go because I know the audio last time was either too loud or too quiet. All right. Here we go.
Well, snowflakes are
Major funding
how
for
you
this
can tell it's
program
really
has been
from
provided by
Minnesota.
the Northwest Area Foundation.
Minnesota.
Additional funding provided by the National Endowment for the Arts and the Metropolitan Council from funds appropriated by the Minnesota State Legislature.
Oh, thanks, Minnesota taxpayers. Well, I can already tell you the Minnesota taxpayers got more than they deserve. What the crap is this?
Sorry, I'm trying to balance audio here.
That's not a piano. I've seen one of them's before.
Cisco,
That-
how was this your favorite?
How is it
Oh,
not?
God. What did we do to deserve this, Minnesota? Apparently the citizens voted the wrong way that year. We'll show them!
And now, this way to Paris. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way.
I think we
I
have to go
believe
that
you.
way.
For this.
Wow, they didn't even put wheels on that set. They just panned to the right.
Oh, here we go. You already know what's about to happen, so.
Oh, I know what's happening.
Okay, at least we have a piano now. We're promised a real one. I'm glad they delivered. I mean, did they buy all this glass in one store?
And yes, that is part of it, the random audio cutout. We were worried at the time. We're less worried now.
I mean, is this sort of like, Star Wars? They have to put the sign up like, there's the scene, and then there's an audio dropout. It's not a problem. Don't report it. Really part of the film.
It's part of the experience. Like the guy not pressing the keys. And then he dies. Don't worry about it.
Rip. A portrait. Is it a screaming portrait? I like it already.
Jasper's Wheel of Torment, legend at this point. She's back. She's kicking.
It's very well groomed.
And she's snorting. She's snorting an amazing mustache.
Jasper's Wheel, legend.
I think the penny has dropped for Matt.
I'm still going to say it, not as good as the earlier work, okay?
And suddenly, color. Got one of those fancy cameras with a filter feature.
Now Anthony's, yep, no. Nowhere near as good, I'm just going to say it right now, Matt, nowhere near as good as Turtle Dreams.
I think it's better.
I think it's nowhere near as good.
I think it's better.
No, it's not. Turtle Dreams is
The
amazing.
opening alone was hilarious.
Turn that sound up. Fade to black. It's nowhere near as good as Turtle Dreams, I'm sorry.
This isn't the Eiffel Tower.
This wasn't what I was promised.
Those bastards lied to me.
What the hell is she doing?
Adam has a hatred for a reason, okay?
Wee wee. A bird chirps.
This,
And
my
then
friend,
dies.
is art.
No, it's a tour of the Eiffel Tower.
It is nowhere near as good as Turtle Dreams. It doesn't even have Neil Patrick Harris in it for a start. It's also like, where's the music?
Is this some sort of dark Sith ritual? Feel the hate. Feel the hate in you.
Like, here's the thing. I don't want to ruin it, but obviously I got tired of this one much quicker. Like, Turtle Dreams had me laughing from start to finish. I thought all the sections of this went on way too long. The shuffling.
In the cradle. Not of love, though, because this is the Sith ritual. It's a cradle of hate.
Oh, and she died.
Finally, my dark powers are complete.
And scene. Solo number 1. So this is obviously Han Solo's introduction to the story.
I still don't. Why the mustache? Why the big 70s porn stash?
crush this pebble with my hands. Feel the rage building inside me. There, but it's now powder. I must sniff it.
Promenade.
Can you imagine being in Minnesota in 1982 and watching this on the television and being like, "What the f- is this?"
I honestly, I can't imagine. Like, if you flicked onto the TV, if I flicked onto this on the TV, I'd just go, "This is crazy," and then click off. But you know, for Jasper's wheel, we watch these things.
Unfortunately. Turtle Dreams is a masterpiece, okay?
The elevator.
I was
Yeah,
all,
it's just, now we go down. You can see my sweater vest again. How it
Thanks,
doesn't
Minnesota.
march
Thanks for this, Minnesota. You paid for this.
there. Hey, it's the cows, eh?
Minnesota. I will point out for Matt's benefit, the director of Turtle Dreams, that's the director right there, with Miss Meredith.
What did she receive off Obama? She received like a big an
Some
award for like a
sort of
lifetime
music.
subscription.
Subscription
Lifetime subscription to the
to
arts.
VH1. Yeah.
Yeah, lifetime dedication to the arts or something, or contribution to.
The Medal of the Arts.
Bow your head and do-shi-do. Bow again and again.
If I'd been forgotten, I'd you.
Cotton Eye Joe. Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Exactly, Meeks. We knew what we're talking about. It was only Ito and Cisco who were all for Paris over Turtle Dreams, and they're insane. Because no way.
The opening alone, the blue face, that
The
alone.
Smurf assault, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Smurf assault makes it worth it. Makes it better than Turtle
It
Dreams.
doesn't, because Turtle Dreams starts great, continues amazing, ends fantastic. This starts great, starts to drag, continues to drag, and then spoilers. But if I remember correctly, I'm sorry, I just caught that.
And there she goes.
Oh, you're really delayed, so you can enjoy it in a second. Oh no, you're really delayed. Wow. There you go, Cisco.
And back she goes again.
This,
Quite dizzying, this dance.
This to me feels more like improv than they've like worked out. It's like,
Well, that's my point. Okay, now someone's just slamming the piano.
Yeah, that's face rolling the keyboard there on the piano.
But like, Turtle Dreams was all choreographed and everything. This just seems whatever. Just do whatever in the moment.
She's doing that rock the baby thing again.
Only that baby.
Except she's doing it turbo style.
Shaking baby.
I'm gonna rock the shit out of you, baby.
Sleep, you son of a bitch.
You're gonna nap.
Glug, 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 glug. Does 10 drinking of the top of Paris help?
I think it does. Yeah, I mean, I think Meredith would approve.
That's a lot of beers that she just slammed there. Now she's sleepwalking because she drank too much.
Oh, just getting
And
kicked.
she's barfing. It's way too many PBRs.
Forced perspective. It's actually a fight.
She lost.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah.
But she's back.
Oh, she's back for more.
Nope.
Down the stairs! Oh! Right into the wall. Definitely too many PBRs.
Okay, no offense intended to anybody, especially Meredith, but how long have we got? Oh shit, we're only halfway through. What do you mean this?
Bow and kick and bow and kick.
It's like one of those birds, you know, you put them in the glass of water.
Oh yeah, that like Homer used
Yeah.
when he was on disability.
A baby will not sleep.
Nope. No matter how many times he throttles it. She's showing her new improved swan kick. It's like the Karate Kid, except it's the swimming swan.
Just takes a while to wind up. Oh, there she goes.
Yep.
Literally, there she goes.
I'll show you Cobra Kai.
Drunken Frenchman style.
Well, Meeks, I don't think you missed very much.
He's seen it before. That's probably why he went off to get ice cream. Come on then, 10.
I will say this particular one could have been cut like a minute shorter.
A minute shot? Are you fucking...
Now they're doing the delightful high five, prancy, hand-holding kick dance.
I'm almost on Anthony's side here. Every one of these scenes could have been around 30 seconds and I would have appreciated it more. Turtle Dreams, masterpiece.
In Braz and Cisco's interpretive dance masterpiece class.
Who painted the room purple pink? I mean, was that the dance flooring?
Yep. I mean, they totally painted that whole thing some sort of bizarre lavender.
I was going to say lilac, but
I don't think Hat's seen Turtle Dreams, no.
No, I've not seen.
Oh god, this is still going. Hey,
Pack up my skirt. Pack up your skirt a little more. Show your world to me.
You're a madman if you think this is better than Turtle Dreams.
thing is, I wasn't that fond of Turtle Dreams. This one starts with a bang. I thought,
Yeah, and then
Turtle Dreams
whimpers
is
out
just-
to this for how much longer? 1982. Yo, 10 minutes. Another 10 minutes. And this won, so
When you take this pebble from my hand, you may leave.
I mean, it's no Finding Rem Lazar.
thank you, Matt. Even Matt's on my side. You're on your own with Ito on a small island, okay?
Fine.
Bye,
Fine.
lady. Oh, no, jeez.
Yeah, Rem Lazar.
Punch him in the face!
Rem Lazar is up there with Wermania.
It's enough.
We're done with the dance. Maniacal laughter.
Maniacal laugh.
Went to the store.
My heart stopped from this laughter. Sith powers does she have?
I have the desire to point out, technically it's not solo, because she's singing, he's in the screen, so it's technically a duet.
It's both their solos. They're just playing over the top of one another.
What the crap? It's like Bloodsport. He's just pointing. You'll be next, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Well, I think like a lot of like modern art, you need something to explain what they are doing, because modern art is like one of the worst things at actually. Contemporary art is one of the worst things at actually explaining what what it is. And when a lot of the times when you like have an explanation for it, you can go, oh right,
Two-stepping
okay.
time.
Yep, it's Nazi marching time.
No,
So
Ito
no
didn't pick this
KKK,
video.
but we do have Nazis.
Ito didn't pick this video, so there's no Nazis in it.
Ah.
There's just a French individual.
I don't think either of them are French. I'm pretty sure neither of them are French.
Now here's the issue, right? I don't want to be nor sound racist, but I'm pretty sure he's called Ching Chong.
It's not racist if that's his name.
I think that's his actual name, but no, what I'm saying I don't want to sound racist is because that's the racist words used to, in the 80s at least, to describe something of Asia.
Danny has corrected you.
Ping Chong. Damn it! Now I am racist.
Well, it's too bad he's not named Wu Ping from kicking all that ass all the time with his contemporary art.
But yeah,
Ping Chong.
That's it. The thing with contemporary art is it always needs an explanation because.
Well, no, the thing with contemporary is there's never an explanation. And that's kind of the point. Interpretive.
Okay.
There is never an explanation, it's whatever you interpret. And then they shrank. Or they're going back onto the elevator. Come on, are we done? Are we nearly done? 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, there'll probably be a couple of minutes of outro as well.
Art, Gruffy, you came into...
came into
the promenade finale.
Promenade finale. Oh.
Oh, that's a public bathroom, surely.
There's some crying. Maybe because the show's almost over. And they ran out of taxpayer money. Or maybe it is the taxpayers.
I can just imagine somebody tuning in for this. This is their first stream they're watching this, and this is the watching tune in.
They just assume this is us. This is they're like, wait, they make videos and shit, right?
Yeah.
It's the back away slowly and don't make eye contact.
Wait, is this Bad Movie Mountain?
I mean, it's bad.
And then they stopped. Their pain and suffering was suddenly silenced by the light of 1,000 suns. No light. Damn.
Monsieur?
Excuse me, mister. I need some mustache wax.
Monsieur? Monsieur?
Paid for by Minnesota, fair enough. But given that it's just like some abandoned building somewhere, and if I was on the board,
Superman me!
I'd be like, did they seriously just take all our money and give us the cheapest thing they could?
Blew it all on lilac paint. And renting a really crappy old warehouse.
Well, the Meredith and
Ping Chong.
Ping.
Meredith and Ping, they're the ones who got the grant. So I'm assuming a good chunk of the money the grant money would have went to paying them to develop this.
And turtle wax.
At least half the grant money was spent on her false moustache.
Neil Breen is jealous of that fucking moustache, I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
My problem with Paris is there's just not enough music in it. There's an awful lot of standing around in silence and just random movement. Turtle Dreams non-stop, start to finish. It's amazing.
It does miss that I went to the store.
Hobbs. Here's the thing, she's an actual composer. She literally can compose music, she just opted not to for this. In fact, Danny and I listened to her, or parts, some tracks from her most recent album, which was like last year, 2020. And we were horrified because it was just music. It was normal music. There was nothing mental about it. I was like, what the fuck? This is Meredith goddamn Monk. I need my mind blown. Fade to blur. So I like the ending.
Echo effect. Yeah.
I like the ending. They bring some fucking music into this. Ping.
Puppet Face, Scale Turner. That's how I want to be known.
Choreography. Hang on. Whoa.
Puppet Face.
That's in 1973, by the way.
Yeah, that's when they first came up with the thing. Oh, I clearly jumped back too far. There you go. The music.
Piano music played by Steve Lockwood.
It was composed in 1973, and the choreography of Meredith Monk was 1973, and Mr. Chong. So there you go. 1973, but was not captured and shown to the world until 1982.
By a generous grant. Grant number 167539 from
Minnesota.
So did they spend 10 years, or nearly 10 years, trying to get
perfecting
a grant?
this? Yeah, they practiced this
Perfecting.
in many
That's right.
factories,
That's right. That's
shut down
perfecting.
factories before they finally were able to.
Oh my god. In participation with the KTC, Meredith Monk and Ping Chong's film adaptation of their theatre piece from 1973. So this was, yeah, that's great. That, I know Hat can say, other people can't, is Turtle Dreams Hat. It's fucking amazing. Neil Patrick Harris there. Jim Parsons as well, flashes on the screen briefly.
Jim Parsons.
It's
Nice.
amazing, and at some point you will have to watch it because, like I said, it was amazing. Okay, guys, Matt specifically, because Matt is the Meredith Monk fan. Where do we rank Paris, especially compared to Turtle Dreams? Because in my opinion, Turtle Dreams wins out because Turtle Dreams is amazing. Meredith Monk never stops. She is prolific. She goes on and on and on and on. She's an artiste. And I know Matt literally bought Turtle Dreams on vinyl.
I doubt he would buy in Paris on vinyl.
Well, that's the thing, because that, like I said, there's a lot of that has no music, and some of it doesn't even have any sound. It's just them shuffling around in the background. Turtle Dreams, fucking amazing. Okay, now, Turtle Dreams was, I would say, we say it's Danny's choice. The wheel stopped on Danny's turn on, and so that's fine. the same episode, the same week. Yeah. Ito's choice was Reality Check. Now we don't want to watch all of it, but I think it's interesting enough to watch some of it.
I can't remember Reality Check at all. So
Desperately trying to sell you all the safety shit.
Oh, yes.
And remember, there's some good bits.
Yes.
There are some good
all
bits.
those wonderful stats that they're quoting is basically like...
The bullshit, yeah.
Yeah, it's like 90% of people will be involved in a violent crime.
90% of all women are violently sexually assaulted or something like that.
No,
within their lifetime.
It was 90% of people, not sexually. Just 90% of people are involved in a violent crime at some point in their life or something stupid like that.
It was a trip. It was. Why am I
Just made up stats to scare you, basically.
Pasting it
Oh
in
yeah, I mean, what is
Into
it? 87% of stats are made up on the spot.
Into installing some crazy crap in your house.
That's not having any of that. Let's move on to just past that bit, because that could get us into trouble. 14 seconds. 14 seconds is fine. Now,
Probably because it's a popular joke, so I wouldn't be surprised if How I Met Your Mother had used it at some point.
right. So this 1998. It's entitled Reality Check. It didn't win. It was a honourable mention, but it's 51 minutes and there's no way in hell we're watching it all.
It didn't win largely because it was 51 minutes and...
It also went up against Meredith Monk.
Yeah.
So
Nobody beats Meredith Monk, ever.
Nobody does. Whoa!
Due to the violent, unpredictable nature of individuals in today's society, it must be understood that the methods shown and the products used for self-defense in this video may not work in a given
Yeah, wow, that's
And it is advisable to keep children and animals away from all the products.
Keep your kids away. Oh, good. This is an American film. I love it already.
The use of pepper sprays is not recommended against individuals carrying guns, knives, or other lethal weapons.
Don't use it against anybody attacking.
Don't use it against anyone who can shoot you.
Shoot you, stab you, or has any other weapon, basically.
The pepper spray, or otherwise protect yourself from the fumes. The physical response to these sprays varies from individual.
The goggles! The goggles do nothing!
Exposure to the sirens on the car alarm and the home personal alarms will cause serious hearing.
How long is this frickin' startup? Here we go.
That's a long safety warning, basically saying their products don't work and will hurt you.
Oh my god, there's more! Let it be understood that we're not liable for jack shit.
Oh, it's focused. Good.
Where any of his representatives for any special, indirect, incidental, or consequential damages, but not limited to the loss of life.
Loss of life, limb, personal or business income, physical damages, or any other losses, whether or not foreseen.
Or even your eyes.
Basically, if you buy our product and it kills, hurts, or anybody or anything, then they're not liable, even though they made the product and then sold it to you.
Oh no, this is fucking American. Help fight America. Fuck up America. Help.
Fuck you, crime.
You are about to experience an
Choke that bitch. She's a criminal.
Seminar. A seminar that is highly recommended by the police and is used to train the staff for companies such as
You see someone with a bowl cut, you punch him in the ear.
Prudential, Comcast,
Comcast?
States Bank, and hundreds of others.
What?
Upon the completion of this video program, if you would
1-800.
I wonder if that number is still good.
Call it hat. Let's find out. Don't call it hat. We put on a list.
I'm assuming just watching this is putting me on a list.
To give you some background as to how we started.
Don Goldstein, co-founder of Help Fight Crime America.
Go into a company or a group, and there'll be like a police officer.
As you can tell, I'm
the lack of a comma.
brains in the background. I'm a Zen warrior.
The lack of a comma is pretty dire there because that's literally Help Fight Crime America. Not Help Fight Crime America.
have to learn fancy plans.
You need the comma.
All kinds of karate moves and jujitsu moves and so on.
Oh, they should totally be killed for grammar crimes then. I mean, that gets you in some video games, I hear.
Is we actually hired hundreds of ex-cons, and their job was to go before actual families and sit with them in their home, at the ATM machines, subway cars, parking lots, and actually attack them. That may sound a little crazy.
Why? How would that help?
We hired a lot of ex-convicts.
We're
Just
gonna
to
bone
attack
you up
this.
on how to defend yourself by attacking you until you learn how to defend yourself.
He used to do. And the family reacted as they thought was appropriate. The problem with that is that a lot of it looked like television. You saw the ex-con knowing what they would do because they grew up learning from a television set, and they thought they knew what to do, but in reality, when you'll see this on film, you'll see that most of us reacted properly. So during this film, what we're going to do is let you watch different scenes going down. We'll stop the film at certain points, and when the film fades to black, your role at that point is to holler out your answer and give what you think.
Oh, we'll be hollering, Dan.
And we'll show you the response.
No, we sent criminals, ex-criminals out to attack
Also during
families
the film, we'll be
and
showing
filmed
you
it for your
products that
pleasure.
are available in the
Yeah.
stores, in the gun stores. How
And
they
there was an
work, how they
unintended
can be
consequence.
used,
It
not
turns
used.
out this
And at
shit's
the end of the
hilarious.
video, you'll be shown in detail by myself more about each of these products, so that if you do want to get them either from us or from the stores, you'll at least know how to use them.
Did you notice that? If you do want to get them from us, it's basically a sales
Yeah.
video just pitching self-defense stuff, but it is kind of amusing, 'cause especially the
How to
auto.
defend yourself from a banana
There's
fiend.
stuff that they're suggesting having installed in your home.
Honey, wake
Oh my
up.
god, the glass is broken.
What? Leave me alone with all these hearing things.
See,
Oh,
guy deserves to get his ass
I'll get Kathy.
ass kicked right now.
Call the cops.
Oh no, the phone's dead.
What's wrong, Daddy? Where are we going?
Going to the basement armory.
Here with Mom.
Get my double barrel shotgun.
Right back.
No, Adam. Mommy,
No,
I'm
don't!
scared.
It's a horror film.
4 things they did wrong.
They're living in America.
Didn't wake up. Went to the girl rather than
I
just
want to see
immediately
how fast
arming
you can answer
themselves.
These 4 questions about fire. As
Okay.
soon as you know the answer,
What?
shout it out.
Okay.
Shout it
If
out.
you have a grease fire, do you throw water on it?
No.
No!
Did you say no?
Idiots!
If you have a hot door, do you open it?
No.
Depends
No!
what kind
Did
of
you
hot.
say no? Do you walk or crawl through smoke?
You crawl, you jackasses!
Did you say crawl? If someone catches on fire, throw them down. Stop, drop, and...
Roll.
Party.
Light up your cigarette off of their corpse.
Why could you answer...
Oh,
all
damn,
these
that wasn't
questions
right.
about fire so quickly? And did you notice that everyone agreed? Yet in one of the most common crimes, a house break-in, everyone has different opinions? Because you have been trained about fire since you were a child. No
You've
one
been
seems to be
trained.
training us about
No
crime.
one trains you about getting your
The
ass
victim
kicked.
of a violent crime within your lifetime is 80%. That means 8 out of 10 of you who are watching this video
Sorry, 80% of everybody
80% of Americans
is a victim
are
of a
victims
violent
crime.
crime.
but you have no idea how to respond.
This is some
even
definite 80s fear porn here.
80%.
I don't even think it's 80% in bad metro areas.
I had noticed him right across the street. Now, I guess he tried making pretend like he didn't see me type thing, and I was hoping that he didn't see me. So
Because I was going to
walked
stab
over.
him.
I looked behind me and I didn't see anybody, so I'd walk 2 blocks over and then crossed over. I tried like making as much of a zigzag as possible. Next thing you know, he's right behind me, and I didn't even notice. I turned around this way, and then when he came over that way, he had pulled me over and threw me against the wall.
1 out of every 3 women will be sexually assaulted. Okay? Fact.
It's not.
One of the things I've been
I
asked over
think
the
the
years
rape stat
people
5 minutes
about
is actually
self-defense
accurate.
courses
It,
and
it
Um,
is, but it's also most of
never
it's
really felt qualified to teach
by
it,
people they know,
but
not random.
it isn't
Right,
necessary
yeah, I mean, that's
sometimes.
total
So rather than me trying to tell
It's
you
a
how
horrific
fast
stat,
they-
but
When
it's
you're
not-
young, like in kindergarten and first grade, they do teach you
Okay.
stop,
Then
drop, and
back
roll.
from the rear,
Um,
back from the
but
front.
they don't really
Distance,
remind you
you
of
get-
it
just get
much
some insight
growing
to
up
what it is
after
to be
that.
All right, so I'm this big, mean, ugly dude, and you're just a little creep, and I'm interested in taking you into the fire.
I bet you are.
Grab you by the
Both
chest.
of these men are ugly.
There's a lot of things available.
Tell me to be calm now. Go ahead.
It's tough in a situation for a normal person to
What's
remain
up?
calm, but you have to think what's
I
available.
call this
You got the
move
eyes, you
choke
got
a
the nose,
bitch.
You got the throat, you got the ears, anything that's available, you got the
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. Go for the. You give him the old dick twist.
But you want to make sure if he's going to be pulling in close, and if your hands are free, you have all things again, biting, kicking, scratching, all those things.
I love how
are games. So you've
awkward
got-
the professional is. Like, he's super uncomfortable with all this, whereas the host is into this so fucking much.
Yeah.
Adam's apple. You ever thumped yourself in the Adam's apple? That's where you want to go. You want to crush the voice box. And again, it's all fair game.
All right, how about if I grab you? Let's turn around here.
Okay?
Okay.
Just
Now
he's
I
like
grab-
so.
He's gonna peg him. He's gonna peg him. Watch out.
And grab you, let's just say grabs you around like that.
He's
Gotcha.
so into it, and the other guy is so awkward. He's like, no.
Get him, buddy, lady. Come on, lady, let's go. You're gonna want to you want to make sure you're protecting your throat. 'Cause he's
your
gonna be
shampoo
squeezing- he's gonna be
smells
squeezing
really
right down the
nice.
throat. You got to scrape and stomp down the shins with the heel, down the shins and on top of the foot. You teach that in your seminar. The top of the foot is like the
Yep.
bones in your hand.
Top of the
It doesn't
foot's
take
a good
lot of
move.
pressure to do that. So when you grab here, you've got the you're gaining your air. You've got scrape and stomp down in the foot. If you can turn
Oh,
his
yeah.
in to where you've got his throat. You can squeeze his Adam's apple. Again, you've got his hair. You've got his ear. You know, whatever's available to you, because you're not going to remember all the moves that you.
This is so
Give him a big
homoerotic.
kiss. Just give him a big kiss real quick.
How about if he starts
He'll
to
be
move
so
back?
surprised that he'll just
So
drop
now
you
we're
and you can
much
run away.
further out of the scene and he's not in my
The
face.
background is a
What do
little
you
disturbing. That's like
Again,
a divider for changing.
you have the ability
Yeah.
to flee, you
Yeah,
wanna
well,
flee.
it's so you know that they're peaceful. They know what they're doing because obviously they've studied the great Japanese
It's
master.
5 feet away. You want to get in an unopposing defensive posture, something that where you're going to be able to defend yourself, but yet not seem threatening to him. Smile at him. That's
Drop your
he's not really
trousers.
expecting that. Again, remaining calm and when your adrenaline's flowing is really tough. to do.
Compliment the
But,
size of his
being in a
package.
position where you can defend yourself without being threatening to him.
I
You
say,
don't want to
sir,
threaten move to where he
that's a
doesn't
relatively nice
get
cock
back.
you have there.
Let's do this.
Goes on
You're
for a while.
110 pound king.
Um,
and I'm a
oh,
220
yeah,
pound guy.
okay.
You were in that
I mean,
position, back in
sure.
that position. You
Okay.
stayed.
I'm just trying to
Now you're
remember all
coming
this
after me.
stuff
What would you
now.
do with this hand?
With
You
this
have-
hand here, I
Demonstrations of some of their products.
There, and she got the guy. That's the way a
So-
spray should be used.
Did you know that tear gas has no effect on criminals that are high, drunk, or psychotic? How likely do you think you are to actually...
Did you know tear gas has no effect?
True, false, and true.
Take a look at how this police-strength street fogger works.
You son of a
This
bitch,
is
right
actual
guys!
fogger in action. You can instantly stop more than one person by fogging them with this wide-angled fogger and running. The fog slams their eyes shut for about 20 to 30 minutes, causes them to gasp.
30 minutes later, he's still lying on the floor,
Identifies
spraying
them
himself
as
in the face with
invisible
water.
ultraviolet dye that lasts for days after the crime.
It was pretty unbearable. I mean, it felt like both my eyes were being, seared
Police
with hot
Academy
irons,
graduate.
red hot irons. It was really, really painful. I couldn't breathe. My nose was running. All the
See,
mucus
they
was coming
used
out.
they used the Carolina Reaper in
I
this
just-
one,
I tried to
and
make my eyes
not
all
the
the
ghost
time,
pepper.
and-
I'm used to the
as soon
ghost
as I
pepper, but the
just
Carolina
got
Reaper
it
is just
open,
too damn
the
much.
pain was
Spicy pepper,
intolerable.
spicy in
The
my
most important
eyes.
thing to me was getting it off.
That's
I
your
just
thing.
never
The most
felt it
important
that
thing
bad.
for
Yeah.
use is just getting them off.
I mean, haven't you seen hot ones? Just pour the milk right in your eye, dude.
I wouldn't, that became irrelevant very quickly.
What would you do if somebody
What
was
is the
breaking
safest
into your
way to carry a
car?
purse?
The answer is nothing.
If you put it on your shoulder and across your chest
Yoink.
as it is grabbed, you may get dragged to the ground while he is wrestling it away from you. Remember, he is willing to
Oh,
hurt
sorry,
you
I'm
once.
laughing because I'm remembering. Basically, they tell you just put a
Warning that someone was in there.
Just let him steal it.
Barking dog is the best early warning device. Keep your dog away
That's
from
right.
the doors
That's
so
why
he doesn't
everyone should get a
shot
dog.
if the guy comes in anyway.
The dog will get shot first, is what they say. Oh, put a chair
Only in
behind your
America.
door.
When the door
Yeah,
opens, it falls with
Put a
loud
chair behind your door.
They also said all their devices that they're trying to sell you will kill your dog.
ear-piercing alarms on your
So
doors.
this device.
No one will ever surprise you when these alarms are on your doors.
Oh yeah, those ones.
The
The,
rape
the
alarms.
ones that will damage your hearing.
Yes.
Yeah, it's only 120 decibels.
This one has a delay timer, so if people come in after you go to sleep, they can let themselves in and turn off the alarm with their private code.
Yeah, they could.
125.
No one will ever guess 1254.
With a dead phone. Keep your cell phone
There's a
or
Spaceballs
phone on
joke
separate
almost
line
in there.
next to your bed every night.
Look at that phone. That is priceless technology.
They simply take the phone
Blah
off the
blah
hook
blah
and
blah
then
blah blah
immediately
blah blah.
unplug the
Okay, okay,
handset.
okay. That's pretty much as much fun we had. There was one thing, and I was trying to skip through to see if I could see it. There's one thing in that which was very funny.
Does it have the bullet collector in this one?
No, that was a different one. The one funny thing in this one was the one of the products they sold, which was the Auto Mesa, which is the
yes,
best idea.
in
It's
your own
basically
home.
a can of mace that, if the door opens, will just spray mace
Into the
straight
room.
down the passage toward the door. And you're like, that's great for when Grandma visits us. Any surprise visit you get at all, and it's just
Take that, Aunt Lucille.
and you can't sue them because they've warned you that their products do that.
Their products shouldn't be used because you might injure yourself. So it's amazing.
Maybe the 80% of Americans who suffer of violent crimes are there, are people who either buy their products or visit people who buy their products. And the violent crime they got attacked with was their product. Just
Right, well.
just basically assaulted by their family for visiting.
The next one was another Meeks win, and it's a good one. And we're probably going to go through all 18 minutes of it because it's an experience for sure. Should we just get straight into it? Because
Yeah.
we can just get straight into this.
Wow. It's a VHS tape, so you know it's quality.
Now, anybody
Be
who
kind. Please rewind.
Anybody who currently has a headache, we're about to help. Okay? Welcome to Video Aspirin.
Yep. Aspirin will help your headache.
We
Will
call
also
this
help
tape Video Aspirin.
cholesterol.
And you'll see that you'll be able to stop the pain and tension associated with headaches in most cases. And you'll
We
do it the natural
guarantee.
way, without drugs.
Video aspirin is a series of techniques I've researched and developed over the years for myself and my clients. And what I've discovered is this. Your body can be a great teacher if you're willing to learn. You'll find it more rewarding and more energizing to create solutions than to dwell on problems.
no
Over the
idea how much
years, I've
chemicals
seen
are in
and
that.
tried a lot of self-help methods.
A lot.
And now
She goes
I've put the
swimming that
best of them
that'll
together
create a
to
little
help you
slick that'll
reduce
kill, like,
tension
Wolverine, like,
and
2
headaches
miles.
in your life.
Now think of the word calm. That's right. Calm.
Calm.
C-A-L-M. Video aspirin will use the word calm in a special way. The C stands for creating circulation.
Okay.
The A stands for
Ass.
applying pressure.
Yeah, I was
To the
gonna go
ass.
cock.
The L
Cock ass.
is for life's breath. And M stands for muscle relaxation.
I love the fact the L is just
C-A-L-M.
irrelevant. Life's breath.
4 letters which stand for 4 exercises.
It's the breath
Simple,
of
isn't
life.
it? Calm.
Have you ever
The
thought
problem
about
was when
how
we
a
first
baby
were
breathes?
watching
Think
it,
about
and
it.
we were all
A
talking over it like we're
baby's
doing it right
belly
now. Oh my God.
rises and falls
Is
naturally.
we were sure they said
with
come.
each and every breath.
So
We're going
don't
to practice
show
breathing
what.
this
Stop it.
way.
Sit comfortably in your chair,
Oh, okay.
using the
Everybody
back
sit
of your chair
comfortably.
for support.
Just sit comfortably.
Allow your head to fall back slightly.
All right.
Place both hands on your stomach and feel it expand with each breath.
Well, that's easy. Got a big stomach.
Draw each breath through your mouth to the bottom of your abdomen.
Draw it through your
You
mouth,
can take
Pat.
3 natural breaths to help yourself relax anytime you like, at home, at work, or any time that you have
You
to
can
wait.
breathe to relax
Use
anytime
that
you
time
like, if
to
you're at home or
breathe
if you're at
and
work,
relax.
on the bus.
Let's take
Wherever you
3
are,
breaths.
if you feel like it,
Fill up the lowest part of your stomach. Push it forward. Inhale. Count to 4. 2.
We found some real
3,
people from Boston to tell
4,
us about this.
and exhale. Pull your stomach toward your back. Again. Inhale.
Pull your stomach
Expand
Stomach towards your
back.
back. That's
2,
Round the
3,
side.
4, and exhale slowly. Enjoy the feeling of calm. And again,
it's real
push your
zen.
stomach out. as
Enjoy
far as
the
you
feeling
can.
of calm.
2, 3, 4, and exhale slowly. Let go of any tension.
I'm trying to place the
that
accent,
remains.
actually. I mean, there's definitely some
Now you're ready for a little technique
Boston area
which will help you to
somewhere.
relax through meditation. Use this to calm yourself naturally and easily anytime you have a few minutes to spare.
So this is like what
You
the
can close
Calm
your
app
eyes,
was back
or
in the
you can
80s.
watch the screen.
Like now you've got this shit on your
Once
phone,
again,
and it has a little
inhale
circle that
deeply.
shrinks and goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale slowly. Let go of any tension that remains.
This is a
Imagine
cult
a
video,
velvety
come on.
black screen before
Oh,
you.
fade black.
Allow a number 1 to appear in the center of the screen.
What do you mean allow a number 1 to appear in the center of the screen? We can't stop it.
That's it. Number 1.
nope, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean
about
this
it.
is a
Let
VHS
number 2
tape. What are you
take
gonna
its
do?
place
I
Hit the
don't know
pause
the
button?
2 either.
Screen. Good.
Fuck your 2.
Number 2.
Wow.
Now let a number 3.
Now
take
let
its
a number
place.
3 appear.
I'll
Don't fight
That's
it.
it.
Don't fight
I'll
it.
allow 3 just
Number
because,
3
you
appears.
If you put
Turns out
a
it's side
different
it
symbol in front of it,
And
it's like a
slowly
heart.
open your eyes. Doesn't that feel great?
Open your eyes. Doesn't
You can
that feel
take a mini
great?
vacation with this exercise whenever you like, just by counting from 1 to 3,
I have a tie pin
or 1 to 10,
and a sweater.
or even 1 to
You should
100.
believe everything
It all
I
depends
say.
on how much time you have. Now, do you remember the word calm? The C stands for
No, I've
creating
forgotten all
circulation.
Do you remember
Calm.
the word
Let's
come?
try.
Sit all of the way back in your chair and
Okay.
notice how your lower back is touching the chair. Allow your head to fall slowly until your chin meets your upper chest.
Until
Be sure
your
to
chin
touch both of your butt
Roll
cheeks.
your head to the
hits
left
your knees.
shoulder. Now let it fall back. And
Let your
slowly
head fall
roll your
back.
head
This is
to
totally
the
the
right
80s version of the
shoulder.
Calm app. It totally is.
Now let it fall back. This time move your head to your right shoulder. And
Roll that
back,
shit around like you've had 10
and now over
PBRs
to the left shoulder.
and your Uber's
and
taking you
down
back
to
to your
the
house
center
because you're
of your
responsible
chest.
and you didn't drive after 10
Pick your head up
What's a
and
PBR?
move it backward
It's a
to
beer.
reduce
Pabst
pressure on
Blue
your
Ribbon.
neck.
Oh.
Inhale. 1, 2,
The exquisite American
3,
swill.
4, and exhale. The tension in your body seems to be draining away.
And why the big
You may
circle behind them?
slowly
Are they on a
open
boat?
Your eyes.
Coat. Hat. Coat.
Now remember, we're creating circulation.
Are we?
Here's a massage
your heart
technique you
do
can
that?
do on yourself. The important thing is to apply equal pressure as you massage away from
To
your
increase
face.
circulation
Ready?
to your face, pull your hand
Place
back
your fingers
and
in
then
the
slap
center
the
of
shit
your
out of your
forehead and move them up to the scalp. Now press the fingertips into the scalp, massaging the skin in a circular motion. Make small circles toward the back of your head until you
Draw
reach the
circles
back
on
of
your
neck.
head.
Let your head fall backward a bit, just as you
Don't think she
massage
wants
the
to be
bumpy
touching her
area
hair.
in back.
Really trying not to touch it.
Now place your fingers about 2 inches from the corner of your eyes in the temple area.
Place your
Press
fingers
your
about 2
fingertips
inches
into the
from
scalp,
the corner of
massaging
your
the
eye.
side of the
Wow,
head
the
as
side
you
shot
did
of this
before,
lady, she definitely
in a
has some
circular
80s
motion.
perm hair there.
Work your way back to the bumpy area about 2 inches from your ears.
What?
Now
Got more
down the
hairspray in
sides of
here?
your
I'll
neck.
just light right up if I light a cigarette.
Very good.
Just boom.
Next, place your fingers on your scalp in front of your ears. Let's go down first and then work our way up.
Oh, yeah, let's go down
Again,
first.
press your fingertips in a
Good
circular
advice for getting rid
motion.
of headache.
That's down in front of your ears and now up around your ears and over the bony lumps behind the ears and down
Bony
the side
lumps
of the neck.
behind your ears.
That's fine. Take a rest.
Now let's take another natural breath. Remember to extend your abdomen.
As
when
opposed
you
to all
push
the
others
all
like
the
a baby.
other
The unnatural ones
you've
you've taken. Yeah.
3, 4, and exhale. Don't be surprised if you feel the urge to
We're gonna
yawn.
call this next part
Remember,
842.
you're supposed to relax. Practice
Inhale
these
for 8
exercises
seconds,
daily
hold for
and
4
watch your
seconds,
tension
then
and
blow all that
stiffness
shit out in
diminish.
2 seconds.
C. Create circulation. Now let's relax the muscles in your upper back.
You can do the next exercise on yourself, but it's more fun to do it with someone else.
I bet.
Here's an area that holds
Yeah,
the
yeah,
most
always
tension,
I'm just gonna say that right
just
now.
above your collarbone.
Step 1, you
Squeeze
find a
your
big
fingers
burly
together
guy.
over this area, then massage
Done.
in a
Then
circular
you take your shirt off.
direction. Don't think
Also
too
done.
hard.
And you have that
Just
big
go
burly
around
guy
and around,
rub your back all over with his
massaging the
big burly
muscles.
hands.
That's it. You can do this yourself. Just do one hand at a time.
Oh no.
Reaching across the front of your collarbone.
Oh
and
boy.
massage around and around.
You can do this yourself too with your own hand.
Now massage your other shoulder.
More
Squeeze
fun
your
with a
upper
big
back
burly
muscles
man, but you
firmly,
don't have one.
But gently. Enjoy the massage. Feel the tension.
Enjoy the
release.
massage.
Good.
Enjoy the feelings of the hand.
Up to now, we've been creating circulation. Now we're going to apply pressure. Let's apply pressure to those areas which build up tension. Watch carefully. Once you find these points on yourself, you can do this exercise with your eyes open or shut.
Do it with your
Press
eyes
the
open.
area
You
on
don't
either
trust
side
any
of
of
your
these people.
face, about 2 inches up from the corner of your eye. You'll find a slight indentation
called
here,
your temple.
which you can easily feel if you clench
Now
your
press as hard as you
Press
can.
moderately.
Form your hand into a crane's
Tell
head,
yourself,
and then swing it at high velocity at an arc down at a 90-degree angle.
I
Connect
have
those
come.
right onto the top.
now press the area in front of your ears where your jaw begins. You can feel this indentation if you open your mouth, press moderately, and hold.
And if your
Tell
jaw
yourself,
cracks,
I have come.
Calm. And release. Now lean your head forward.
oh, we
slightly.
already released lady.
Touch the bottom of your ears and move your fingers toward the center of your neck. Lift your head
Sorry,
up
opening
and
drinks.
feel
There
for
we
the
go.
2 bumps which are in line with the bottom of your ears. Press under these bumps, moving your head
tell
back
the
and
world,
forth slightly until
I
you feel your neck
have
muscles.
come.
Hold the pressure and tell yourself,
I have come.
I'm calm.
Oh.
Inhale,
Yes, he
expand your
has.
abdomen, and exhale.
Just look at that
slowly.
face.
Video aspirin.
That's the
Comes
face
from
of
that.
extreme relaxation.
Good.
Here's a technique you can use almost anywhere without attracting attention.
Spread your
Oh no!
fingers
Stop it!
from your thumb.
Stop!
Press your opposite
No,
thumb
no.
firmly
Nope.
into the top of the bone of your
Just a hand
index
job.
finger.
Into the top of your
Hold
pants.
the pressure in the soft part between your thumb and index finger
And tell the world,
yourself,
I
I
have
am
come.
calm. And release. Another way to reach the same point is to press your thumb against your index finger.
You want me to
Now
come,
press your
friend?
opposite thumb into that muscle that protrudes. Tell yourself,
I have come.
I am.
calm. As you inhale and exhale slowly.
Matt went to go pee and we all came.
That's fine.
That's
That is
fine.
how we apply
Now remember
pressure
to
for
tell
headache, pain,
yourself,
and tension.
I have come.
Now let's borrow
Things
a technique
were
from
done.
yoga and adapt it to video aspirin. We call it life's breath.
Do you?
Allow your body to be supported by the back of your chair. tilt your head back
Allow
slightly
yourself to be supported
relieve
by the
any
chair you're
tension
sitting on.
in your neck. Place your left
Don't
thumb
fall over.
on your
Use
left
the chair.
nostril and inhale.
And blow
through
as
your
hard
right.
as you can.
1, 2, 3,
Projectile
4.
snot.
Now exhale through your right nostril very slowly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now
And then
close
tell
your
the
right
guy sitting
nostril
next
with
to you
your
on the
ring
bus.
finger and inhale
I
through your left.
have
1,
come.
2, 3, 4. Exhale slowly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay,
8.
come on.
Right nostril, inhale.
Oh, stop it.
2, 3,
Flying out that nose.
4. Exhale.
This is the acting job they showed
slowly.
up for today.
3,
I was in a video
4,
aspirin.
5.
All I had to do was rub myself and keep
7,
telling myself I'd come.
8. And left nostril, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale slowly. Very good. Now allow your head to fall back a little to alleviate any stress on your neck.
That's
Use
not
this
how the neck
breathing
works,
technique
lady.
whenever you feel tension mounting. Just find a
Just get that
secluded
Bruce
spot
Lee guy to just snap
and
your neck.
breathe.
Just snap it.
Life's breath.
Secluded spot.
Finally, let's turn to muscle relaxation. You'd be surprised how much tension can build in the muscles of the face. Let's relieve that tension right now.
By coming.
Relaxed? Good. Now, raise your eyebrows as if you were surprised.
Take this seriously,
Oh,
sir.
God.
Wide.
Raise your eyebrows. I'm surprised.
Tell yourself,
Yeah.
I
I'm
have come.
shocked.
And relax. Now, squeeze your eyes shut and lift your cheeks. 1, 2,
I have
3,
come.
4. Relax. Wiggle your nose and scrunch it up tightly.
Yeah.
1, 2,
I have come.
4.
Swish your mouth. Swish it
Open
like
your
you're
mouth,
swishing.
I think that's more of a
Deep
question mark. I have come.
1, 2,
Oh no, he's come. Look.
3,
Oh yeah.
4.
That's exclamation
And
mark.
exhale.
I have come.
Move
This
your jaw
amazing
back
actor.
and forth.
I'm not hearing hat anymore, and I'm worried that my
3,
Hat is definitely
4.
speaking.
Yep. Sorry.
Lift
Just crack your jaw
shoulders
back
up
and forth.
to your ears and hold it. 2, 3, 4.
Tell yourself.
Shrug like you just don't give a shit about this video.
Feel the difference between tension and relaxation. Tension and relaxation. Now make 2 fists and hold them out.
Stop
1,
it.
2 fists.
3.
Look, you
4.
start with one fist,
Drop in
okay?
your lap.
Yeah. You just don't go
You go to
straight
2
to
fists when you're a fucking
Inhale
pro.
and squeeze the muscles of your torso real tight.
With a lot of muscle
Hold
relaxant.
it. 2, 3, 4. Exhale with a sigh. Good. Now tense your legs right up to your toes, holding it. 2, 3, 4. And relax. Good. Breathe like a baby.
Yeah, just drop that
Inhaling,
shit right on the
extending your
floor.
abdomen, holding it.
Breathe
3,
like a baby.
4. And exhale.
This has got to be nearly done,
slowly.
right?
Relax.
Yes, yes. 2 minutes.
Relax.
So
I
there
have
you
come.
have it. The video aspirin. Take one and call us in the morning. Or better yet, use what you've just learned to cope with stress, tension, and headache pain. Practice it
Remember,
regularly, in whole or in part,
L
and
stands
you'll
for
notice a
life's
difference
breath.
in your life. Video aspirin
Not
is not a
laugh like a
replacement
baby.
for medical treatment. It's a way to relieve stress on a day-to-day basis. Take video aspirin and feel calm.
And feel
Calm.
I don't think they had any
C.
other pain relievers
Creating
besides aspirin
circulation.
back when this video was made.
A.
I mean, they had like
Applying
morphine, but
pressure.
you know that probably.
L. for life's breath, and M for muscle relaxation.
Thank you, Barbara. I feel better already.
Thanks, Barb.
And thank you for watching Video Asphalt.
What's with
Enjoy
what's
feeling
with
calm.
any of that set?
And
Anyway,
we've got a real scale here, so
Now-
that we can measure.
I have
lifespan.
definitely come, Barbara.
Barbara, Chris, Rosenbaum.
They are all the things, the consultants and every part of that.
I made a lot of money from this.
I have come. So I hope everybody's come, because, you know.
Yeah, that was like in the 1800s. Morphine was, you could just go get it. I think that made it illegal in like the
Now.
20s and 30s.
The cat is very upset right now, because everybody seems to be having fun. Oh, God, no.
It's because he wants out again.
The next one is Danny's pick. And
Just tell Jasper to breathe deeply, use life's breath,
and
maybe
come.
some catnip.
Danny, you're going to have to explain this next one, because, I mean, I can't begin to even... How is this a winner of... Oh, jeez. Alright, fine, whatever, let's get this over with.
Oh my God.
The thing you've got to remember is,
Oh
this
my
is
God.
what was the deemed best of the ones we watched.
I know. Jesus cripes. Alright. Beef up. We found out, by the way, after this, that the entire thing is trying to... It's just a sales thing for beef.
Resolute Tennesseans gathered to tackle something big. Something even bigger than Nintendo.
Nothing is bigger than Nintendo.
Something more important than summer vacation.
Nothing is more important than summer vacation.
Unbelievable.
By all-pro quarterback Peyton Manning to take on...
Peyton Manning!
Meat.
Meat. Yes.
Protein.
Right, Katie. Give me an O.
O.
Give me a K.
K.
Give me an R.
R.
Give me an A.
A.
Now what's that spell?
Spell okra.
O-K-R-A. Okra.
All right, now what's it got?
Calcium, potassium, phosphorus.
What's it taste like?
Shit.
Oh, come on. I love okra.
Welcome to Peyton Manning's training
I'm
camp
sorry, everybody,
on
but this was
Nutrition
Danny's choice.
Odyssey. Let's meet the players. At 5'1" from Brentwood, Alex.
Doggy mess.
At 4'5" from Crockett, Joy.
Alex jamming
At
on the
5'5"
bass.
from Woodland, Chris. At 5'6" from Whole Heart, Chelsea. At 5'1" from Woodland, Jarrett.
I mean,
At
heights
5'0"
Ito can
from
only dream
Christ
of.
Presbyterian, Lauren.
Like, most of these kids are an inch or
Oakview,
two shorter than
Dave.
me.
And at 6'4", 225 pounds from Indianapolis, at quarterback, Peyton Manning.
So was he a
And
football
yes,
player?
From the announcement
Oh yeah,
by
no,
above the
he's
camp,
a great
it's
quarterback
me,
actually.
your
So, I
colorful
mean, he's actually
commentator.
like legit.
He's not a very good actor.
No.
But at least
No,
he
he's
plays
not.
football well.
At the
He
beginning
is on
of camp,
TV doing
Peyton
commentary
diagrammed
stuff
the
now,
basic
though.
play they could use
Won a
throughout
bunch
their
of
lives.
championships.
As Peyton
Okra is
explained,
hot garbage.
Our bodies
Oh,
work
their
best with a diet
tense
that
of
starts with
humor.
foods from the bread group, plus good fresh produce. Fruits, beef, poultry, fish, dry beans,
Beef,
eggs, or nuts.
fish, and
Milk,
poultry.
yogurt, and cheese. And of
So
course,
yes, this was put together
just a
by
look.
like the Tennessee, like what was it? Some sort of.
It's like beef owners.
It's a beef
yeah.
owners association or something. Like it's just put together and paid for to try and get people to
Pretty
eat
good.
beef.
Well, no, specifically to get kids
Actually,
in the.
there are no
it's
bad
the.
foods.
It's like the drug,
explained to the campers that
addicts.
there are
You know,
no
that's what the drug
bad
dealers
foods.
hang around the schools, get them hooked young.
It's just that
Just
the
the
food
foods
foods
on
from the
beef
pyramid
young.
should be in balance with
And
each other.
clearly,
If you
since
eat
everyone in
lots of
America
sweets
is
but
now
no
a
fruits or
gigantic
vegetables,
fat
for example,
ass, this
your
video
body
did
won't
not
get
work.
all the nutrients it
No,
needs.
don't you
Well, you
worry.
talking
Like
about this? It's
football.
worked really well.
If you all
Everybody's
lined
eating
up in the
beef burgers and
backfield,
shit.
there'd be nobody to block. Or, if you were all on the line, who would throw and catch the ball?
When you think about it, a cheeseburger, it's got bread, meat, and dairy.
Team on three.
That's three of the
1,
things
2,
they said
3,
to eat.
team.
Oh, and if you put the salad on it too, then you've got your vegetables too.
It takes a whole team of foods, that is, to make for a healthy diet.
And if you do a Hawaiian
You're gonna eat a whole watermelon.
You've got the fruit as well.
Here's the fuel. When you put in a good balance of fuel,
you can
buzz
around
your go-kart can go places.
Or maybe you prefer fuel that's mostly from just one or two of the major food groups.
The wrong mix of fuel won't power anything very long. At first, the audience was a little skeptical.
You mean what I eat could affect how I perform?
Can we show them the footage?
Sure thing, Peyton.
Here's what happens when I eat a healthy diet every day that includes all the major food groups.
Sure.
And when I eat shit and I'm hungover, I can't hit target for crap.
Do we have to?
I'm afraid we do.
Okay. Here's what would happen if I went for 2 months eating
Taking
only
nothing but
sweets and
cocaine.
starches.
Here's what would happen if I did, but I didn't, so this is a lie.
He's the professional.
I know that
Well,
unhealthy
it
eating
wasn't
means
quite
he's
that bad.
drunk.
The point is,
Yeah.
the
Without
fuel you
touching
put in
alcohol.
makes a big difference in how well you run.
How can food be fuel?
Excellent question. I think it's time for a
Research project.
No, I don't want to do research, Dad.
As Peyton understood, the best
Look at
way
that
for the
computer.
team to learn how different foods provide the fuel
It
or
has
quick energy
3
their
bytes of
bodies
RAM.
need was to let them investigate
Meeks
for themselves.
saw the
Our body's best
Apple
sources for
laptop
energy
and
are
immediately had to
carbohydrates,
leave.
fats, and proteins.
And the main sources for carbohydrates
Far too excited.
are bread, cereal, rice, and pasta.
Our bodies use calcium to build bones and teeth.
Calcium is found mainly in milk, cheese, and yogurt.
Protein helps our bodies grow, build muscles, and make new cells.
You get protein from beef,
Beef!
Read that.
fish,
Just
eggs,
beef!
and
Forget
nuts,
everything else, it's just
Beef is a
beef!
complete source of protein and also gives us iron.
which helps the body carry oxygen
Beef
from the
gives us
lungs.
protein, but also gives us
Iron also
iron.
helps you maintain your energy level.
Beef!
Teenagers and women are most at risk for not having enough iron.
Your body needs zinc to help it use other nutrients and remove carbon dioxide.
The best sources of zinc.
And in 30
are
years,
meats
there's going to
and
be this thing
peanuts.
called the corona, and you're going to want the zinc for that, too.
Day 3.
Okay.
Day 3.
What does
In
it
the
take to
big
be a
We're not
good
sick at
house?
all.
Cannon for an arm.
Peyton has yet to crack and kill any of the
Good
children.
receivers. To be smart.
However, one has gone missing.
Yes! As the team learned, foods not only affect the way your body performs physically,
Look at
or
how
on the
high her
athletic
pants
field,
are.
they can also affect how
This
you
is the
perform
same
in the
fucking
classroom.
food pyramid.
A healthy, balanced diet favorably impacts your cognitive development.
Do what?
That's a lot of big
You know,
words.
Makes your brain work better.
How?
Yes, Peyton?
Research project. All right, okay. Just kidding.
There's 8 of you, kids. Just knife them.
Day 4.
You can't take all of you at once, even if he is a quarterback.
We removed the
After
fresh
a
water
strenuous
so
morning
everybody's
workout,
drinking their
Peyton
own
challenged
urine.
the team with some
Who'll
words
crack
of
first.
encouragement.
Wake up, everybody. Wake up. Wake up.
Drinking piss isn't
Great
the
practice,
best.
Great practice. Good job. You were just working on one of the most important aspects of a healthy lifestyle.
Group sex.
Correct.
Thank you. So, who can tell me why sleep is so important?
Definitely, yeah.
Has iron and
Ping!
calcium.
Wrong.
Because it keeps people from being sleepy?
Yes! The campers listened intently. I said intently.
But still didn't get it.
As Peyton explained why your body works
this is
best if you
terrible.
get at least 8 hours of sleep each
No
night.
shit, huh?
To prove his point,
Yeah.
Peyton had secretly
And
taken
this one
campers when they took
fucking
their
won
big midterm
Wait,
because
oh my-
multiple
what
people
is- look at this.
Chelsea,
God.
who had 8 hours of sleep
multiple
tonight,
people
this
voted for this
projector.
performed
shit.
rather well. Now, here's Chris, who stayed up half the night before his test.
Okay, who can tell me
Chris,
what
you shouldn't have had those
sedentary means?
PBRs.
Is it a place where people are buried?
I don't think so.
Is it a type of rock?
That's sedimentary.
Is it when you're like a couch potato?
Is it a score?
Let's check the replay.
Brand new milk.
Is it when you're like a couch potato?
correct.
Yes.
As Peyton explained,
Let me explain. When you sit around all the time and don't get much exercise, you turn into a couch potato.
Not really.
Really.
Not really.
Really. Just watch.
yes, just watch as this young man turns into a couch potato.
See? Told you.
So that's where the kid went.
Over the course of training camp,
Turned
Peyton
them
helped the
into a
team
potato.
appreciate the value of daily exercise.
And then later into chips.
Peyton, isn't there some other way than this to keep from being sedimentary?
You mean sedentary.
What he said.
Well, you could do this.
What he said.
Or this. Or this. Or this.
You could also play video games with your
But
internet
the most
friends for
important
hours at a
part
time.
is to get at least an hour of activity in every day. Okay.
You know, this was not the best one of the
haven't talked
evening. We
about
had
one of the
other
most important things
way
in the
better ones than this. This is why we
Anyone know
stepped
what
in and
that
went,
is?
you know what? We're going to get
Flossing
votes now
after
because
meals?
you guys are fucking
Well,
insane.
that is important, but that's not what I'm talking about.
Potato chips?
No.
Good posture?
No.
Water?
Right. You need.
Water is the single most important nutrient for the body. You need water so your body can deliver oxygen and nutrients to your muscles. You should drink 8 to
You
10
just
glasses
read
of
that
water
off the
every day.
script, buddy.
Wow. How did you know that?
I went to Steve McNair's camp last year.
Okay.
we
Go
don't know
out,
what
humor.
that is.
do some shopping,
I
and
bet
put
they were
together
doing
a
that.
balanced meal.
It's another
that includes
sports
all
ball
the
player.
groups from the food pyramid.
Go
On
sports!
to ready, break. Meats, grains, fruits, vegetables, dairy products,
Sweet.
sweets. Hut 1, hut 2.
And water.
And so the team from
Was he about to
Tennessee
stop that ball
ventured
off on
far
the
and
kid's
wide.
face?
Water
Hither
is
and
in beer.
yon, over hill and dale, in town and country. The campers were in pursuit of meats, vegetables, fruits,
Basically,
grains,
all the food.
dairy
So
products,
don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
and sweets.
So we went to the grocery store and
And
we
oh
said,
my,
yes, please.
What would Peyton think about a basket full of sweets?
Fuck Peyton. I'm getting a crunch.
That's right, Chris. Just a little. Meanwhile, at the dairy case, Alex makes a wise choice.
Is that milk yellow?
After
The,
traveling
the,
here and there,
back in the
near and
80s,
far,
there was
the
a
campers returned to begin
theory that
preparing
clear
their meal.
plastic made the milk expire
Okay, team.
faster,
Let's see what
so
you
they
got.
started putting it in opaque yellow instead.
Much to Peyton's surprise.
That lasted a couple years.
I mean,
I was gonna
just
say,
as
and
Peyton
what-
expected.
What
Everything
evidence did
was
they have
all
to
there.
support this
Grains,
costly change?
fruit, vegetables, meats, dairy products.
It's right
and
around the same
sweets.
time that like eggs were
Nice
bad.
work, everybody.
So like
Let's
you know,
go through
for
it
you,
again.
so they had all those fake egg things like egg beaters and whatnot.
We just did this.
Yeah, but we're doing it again. This was 2000. Edutainment.
Breads? Check.
Because those kids are all in their
Vegetables?
mid-30s
Check.
now, approaching
Okay,
40.
okay, I've had enough of that. Can't play any more of that. The Tennessee Beef Industry Council.
Was it
If
really
you-
that late? Peyton,
Oh.
Peyton looked like a
Project coordinator, and what was above? Was it?
It's basically everything's set up by the Tennessee beef industry, okay? The Council for the Tennessee Beef Industry. Buy fucking beef. It gets a little more mental toward the end where it's just like, just eat beef, basically.
There's a lot of pictures like
You tell 'em,
burgers
Jasper.
and barbecues.
Yeah. It's just have, yeah. Math instructor. So that was Danny's winning choice. And we implemented a new rule which says if they're clearly insane, Cisco and I can vote and say, no, you're fucking mental, because we end up with videos like that. That's the one that didn't win, same day.
Oh yeah.
How the fuck did they choose
I
that
mean,
over
just
that?
for the rap at the end alone.
Yeah, the rap alone, and they're like, nah, let's watch Peyton Manning talk about fucking fruit and vegetables for a bit, because that's where the fun is. So, technically...
Oh,
oh
jeez,
wow.
I forgot it was 25 minutes long.
We can skip it. But, I mean, look at how that starts, and 1997. That's obviously amazing. So... This one didn't win, but we were like, fuck that. This is clearly the fucking winner. Are you mental? High five.
High five. That's how you know it's a real good video.
VHS rips, baby.
That and a little rainbow rubber banding on the bottom there.
That's my jam. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Oh. The chance. Puzzle graphics.
How did this not win?
Come on, everyone.
Manners maketh man.
It's a really good game. Awesome. I've heard of it. Me too.
It's called Slap a Bitch.
Rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first. Rock, paper, scissors. You're first. All right, I'm first.
Yes, Danny, it's shit.
All right.
And the Peyton Manning one was worse.
That is also not how you play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors with 4 people.
All right. So the girls have good manners, and I'm guessing the boys are not.
Oh, you have no fucking idea. This goes off the fucking rails very quickly.
Here's the lipstick. Here's the one. Okay, you have to put lipstick on me with the blindfold on.
This is jab it.
Okay. Who decided that this was a good idea?
What does it say? I have to tell you the wildest dream I've ever had.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Well, you see, I've been working on a report for school. It's about manners. Sounds boring, huh?
Is this the dream?
Not. It's cool.
Wait, is this
I
Inception?
guess I've been working so hard that I actually dreamt about it last night. Here's how my dream began. At first, I was in a fast food.
Is this the dream?
I appreciate the dissolve
I
into
don't
her
know.
speaking still.
I'm so confused. What's happening?
He's really cute. He almost covered me in ketchup.
He looks fucking horrified.
So rude.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if it was your job to clean up after all those kids? They were just having fun. Yeah, but when I did my report, I learned that etiquette is all about having respect for others, no matter where you are, even in a fast food restaurant. Then,
Even
I
at
guess
Wendy's.
I'm the manners teacher or something. You all were there.
Now this is the dream.
Class, listen please. The first thing to remember at a fast food restaurant is always clean up after yourself when you are finished eating.
Don't use the bathroom because it's nasty. That's the first rule of.
And absolutely no running, screaming, or wild behavior.
Or lewd behavior.
Yeah.
Now
Anthony.
remember, clean up your spills. Be polite.
You still have no idea, Anthony. Just wait.
Just as
What?
civilized.
No sex in the ball
I was
pit.
in
Sorry.
ancient Egypt watching Cleopatra. You see, an ancient Egyptian manuscript of a Tahoe 10 written in 2500 BC. That's about 40.
Like I said, Pat, this goes off the fucking rails
First
quickly.
writings on manners.
What?
Refreshments, please.
Bring me grapes.
Grapes.
Thank you. Remind me, boy, of the proper way to eat grapes.
Stick them in your mouth.
According to this papyrus scroll,
Oh, Queen. Would you like that bill?
Not this time.
See? Cleopatra paid close attention to her manners.
If you say so.
Well, she was a queen.
Stop spiking the
What's with
lens!
the fish?
Stop spiking the lens!
She's
What?
hugging a giant
it's
fish.
got a giant red snapper!
Derek Ares Robert.
Oh, it's a red snapper.
Drink should be
Very
sipped
tasty.
slowly, never gulped, and a morsel of bread moved into the mouth should be no larger than an olive.
I mean, that's great, but you know, are you going to chase it down with
Come
3
in.
olives worth of
Come
wine?
in already.
Your evening meal, Uncle.
Close the flap. It's a desert out there. You'll track sand all over the tent.
Oh, God.
Oh, sit down, sit down. Watch and learn.
Get these doing your gob.
This is what we call a knife. I could use it to stab people to death.
I'll never gain any weight like this.
An olive? Get real. How long did you sleep anyway?
Stop looking at the
days?
camera!
Listen, there's more.
But wait, there's more!
Italy in 1290 AD, an Italian monk named Bonvicino da Liva wrote 50 courtesies at the table. He was really tired of seeing people eat terrible table.
There'll be no feet on the table in my monastery. We practice the 50 courtesies of the table.
He's definitely Italian.
Actually used to pick their nose and teeth at the table too. Not to mention all the burping and the slurping that went on.
Damn crazy Trappist monks. Picking your teeth with a knife, wiping it on your clothes. You guys are so disgusting. I have to write this book about 50 things that you gross me out with.
It was so disgusting back then. Now I can see why people have so many rules for eating. Okay.
Don't use the chamber pot around the fucking kitchen table.
I watched Mary Queen of Scots and her son have tea.
Bloody Mary,
Napkins,
Queen of
Sam?
Scoots.
Would you care for some tea, dear?
Yes, please.
Do you love their British accent?
Thank you, Mother.
You're welcome, dear. Crumpets?
Yes, please.
That's not a crumpet.
That's not a crumpet.
James, you must wait until everyone is served. Must I write down
Stupid
all of the
Americans
rules for
don't
you,
know what a
dear?
crumpet is.
Mother, it's nothing to lose your head over. Mary Queen of Scots wrote a series of letters to her son about her pet peeves at the table.
While he sat right
They
next
were
to
made
her.
into a book called Royal
That wasn't a
Advice to her
crumpet.
son.
Yeah.
She also
Her pet
handed it to
peeves
him.
Scots beheaded.
included dying,
Uh-huh.
getting your head cut off.
Whoa. Pretty rude, huh? The next thing I knew, I was watching
These wipes
George
are amazing.
Washington eat dinner. It seems our very first president.
But the fact they kept wiping from her speaking to her speaking.
Yeah, the same shot to the same shot.
Rules of civility.
So if the British come and try to reclaim us while we're eating, you stab them.
Or knife.
Kill no vermin such as fleas, lice, or ticks in the sight of others. Thank you very much.
I hope you like that actor because you're going to be seeing a lot of him very shortly.
Well, you know, like I try not to kill ticks in front of
May
other
I
people.
look at it?
It's rude. It's very rude.
Yeah, just let them burrow into their flesh while they sit
Yeah,
there.
is it finally
Well,
my
you just
turn?
have to politely excuse yourself.
Here's a really
Well, no,
Go to the
With
bathroom,
them.
get the tweezer.
Come on.
Don't do that with ticks.
Let her finish.
You got to use alcohol.
Well, I was trying to set the table for
It's like
the
Cisco.
long one.
No, you don't use alcohol to kill me.
No, you use alcohol to get you.
Just get the ticks drunk, and then they'll leave.
dehydrates them quickly, and they die and
Excuse
fall
me.
out.
Does that look right to you?
Oh my god! It's a haunted plate!
Oh, I remember you.
Bitch is crazy.
Asha, what are you doing here?
I'm here to kill you.
Isn't it obvious? You need some help. You kind of put the silverware in the wrong
If you ever
places,
need to
you
kill
know.
yourself, make sure to keep a
Did?
viper in your basket of
Yes.
towels.
Cleopatra have had silverware?
The knife is on the right side of the
Now we're into fucking CGI territory.
This is as good as Toy Story and better.
spoon. Goes right up next to the knife. Come on, spoon.
It definitely looks like she's video calling you from the bathroom, though,
A
doesn't
little
it?
bit more now.
Yeah, this is some high quality stuff here.
See, she's definitely in a bathroom.
Whoa! So that's how you do it.
Yes, and every utensil has a purpose. When
Just
you
the
eat,
sparkles.
certain utensils
Many
for certain
sparkles.
foods.
What do you mean?
Okay, a dinner has several parts to it. Each part is called a course. A regular evening meal at home is pretty informal, so you would probably only have the main course and dessert, like what you're having tonight.
Whether you want it or not.
Well, let's see. Chicken, rice,
That's
and broccoli.
chicken?
Ooh, not broccoli.
Well, there will be chocolate ice cream for dessert.
That's not ice cream.
I was hoping dessert might be a little more interesting.
If you know what she means.
It's chocolate ice cream on fire!
There's a Kiki Stockhammer wipe!
Video toaster!
I get it now. Each course has its own utensil.
You were
Nobody will know who that is or what that
Yeah,
is.
but why does it matter
But-
so much where you put the silverware around the plate?
Good question. Now think about it. If the utensils weren't put in the same position around the plate every time, you would have to hunt around for them.
Not, no, you would, no. Why would you hunt?
Waste a lot of time.
You have them within your eye range. You can see them.
And every time you eat, as long as the table's set correctly, you will find the right utensil every time. Now you
Otherwise,
try
you'd
and
be
set the
fucking
table.
lost. This is very exciting.
Now, come on, kid. You gotta remember the stabbing end goes toward the plate.
Very good.
Yeah, but
Cleopatra is
sometimes when you're
amused.
watching, there's a lot more silverware on the table. How come?
Wow.
Stop staring at the camera! Fuck's sake!
Me.
None of the other actors are doing it.
Go on, Morgan. I want to hear the end of this dream.
Do you?
Yes, it's so fascinating, Morgan. Tell us.
Then
Tell
Cleopatra
us.
said,
Are you ready for a little magic?
Oh shit.
It's called swallowing the hot coals.
Is it time,
in order to
Cisco?
die.
Ladies,
Is it
so
fucking
glad you
time?
joined
I
us.
think it is.
We've been expecting you.
"Wow, I must be dreaming. I'm having dinner with Mr.
Oh my
and Mrs.
God.
Washington."
The table looks spectacular, doesn't it? This is a formal dinner setting. Tonight they will be having a 5-course meal. Now put
5
your napkin in
courses.
your lap. That's the first thing you do.
Yeah, we have to get those ticks drunk too, Anthony.
Yes, they have 3 forks.
As we all
2
learned from
knives,
George
and
Washington's
2
rule.
spoons.
Pick etiquette.
Do you notice that tiny little fork?
Yes, it's so cute. I could eat the whole meal with this.
It's an olive fork, and that's what I want to stick in my eye right now.
Not quite. It's used for appetizers.
Apple what?
Appetizers. Small little
Or
snacks.
what you eat before you eat, to make you more hungry.
Let me eat snacks with dinner.
Well, it's okay at a formal dinner. Appetizers can be small portions of seafood, such as shrimp, oysters,
Oh,
and crab. Sometimes they even serve escargot, snails.
Snails? Yeah.
Gross. That's so
I rather enjoy
grody.
them.
Well, keep them off my plate. Okay.
Oh god,
so
she's
what are
such
all
an
the
awful
utensils for?
kid actress.
Well, my dear, the large spoon is for the soup. Watch as Mr. Washington uses it.
Okay, it's not yet. It's
Notice how he spoons away from
the
himself
bit I'm
as he
thinking of isn't yet.
The reason he does so is to prevent spilling on himself.
Just push his face into the bowl.
Blow not thy broth at the table, but stay till it cools of itself.
Thank you,
Soup in
George.
your lap can get really
You
nasty.
really want to punch him, wouldn't you?
Then the next one
Yes.
is the salad, and the small fork is what you'll use.
Not only did I cross the Delaware, I also didn't blow
Then
on my soup.
we have the entree. You know, the main course. For this, you will use the large fork and knife right next to your plate. Now please watch Mrs. Washington show you the correct way to hold your utensils and to cut your meat. See how
I'm laughing because
holds
I
her
remember she
knife
had nothing
in her
but
right
trouble
hand
trying to cut this.
with her first finger resting on the back of the blade. This helps her apply pressure as she cuts. She holds the fork in an upside down position to hold the meat still. Then she lays her knife across her plate, turns her fork around, and switches hands.
Every single
The
that
fork
would
is
just
now
get
right
on my
side
nerves.
up between her thumb and forefinger.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Now she's ready to eat what she just cut.
Put not your meat to thy mouth with thy knife.
Wow, there's
Who would?
rules to
You don't stab yourself in the face with a fucking
Yes,
knife.
but with a little practice, it all becomes very easy.
Thanks,
Now about
Cleopatra.
dinner rolls. Make sure to break off and butter only small pieces at a time. Don't take bites from the whole roll. Then leave your butter knife on the plate next to you.
That way you don't share the nasty crumbs with everybody
and
else.
please make sure to dab your mouth often with your napkin.
Take
You want to
no
have greasy
salt nor
butter all
pepper
over your
bread
face.
if the knife be greasy.
Okay, now it's time for dessert.
The only utensils left are the fork and spoon at the top of the plate. Do you use those for dessert?
It depends on what is being served. If you were having raspberry tort, for instance,
Or human
you would
flesh.
use a fork.
Yeah. If you're having boiled monkey skulls.
As for red pudding, I love red pudding. You would use the spoon, of course.
Of course. I think you're going to be very good at this.
This is definitely something all young American children
There's
need to
just
know.
one more thing. Watch as the Washingtons finish each course. Where do they leave their utensils?
In their asses!
I know. In the bowl or on the plate it was served on.
Excellent job, my
George,
dear.
you didn't finish your
Now,
tort.
Do you think you can
Disappointed
remember
in.
all that I have taught you? I can't come back here every time you have to set the table, you know.
You know what, guys?
That's right, I
I'm
kill
never
myself at a certain point in
my
time.
ever again. That's for sure. Cleopatra was so cool. Awesome. Sorry,
Oh, that's
do it not loudly, but privately.
What?
Give me that.
Give me that crappy
Fork
book.
this game. Let's watch a video. Yeah!
Oh shit. It's happening.
Oh,
It's happening.
yeah.
America!
America!
Fuck yeah!
Playing the fake
It's 8
knife
o'clock and we're ready to
guitar.
rock. Get your elbows off the table. Put your napkin in your lap. Stop playing with your food and join us in our rap. Check it out. This is how the table's set. Knives on the right, forks on the left. Spoons chilling next to the knife. Plates in the middle. And the glasses to the right. Utensils are used from outside in. Remember this, and you'll know where to begin. Put your napkin in your lap. It's the first thing you do. Just leave it right there till the dinner's through. And don't be
I'm
a drip.
speechless.
Wipe your lips. Mind your manners, man. For the soup, you use it, it's big and round. To the right of the plate is where it's found. Don't slurp your
I've
soup,
lost
don't reach
cogent
and grab.
thought.
When you butter your bread, just take a little dab. Don't use your knife that's sharp on the end, save that for your meat, my friend. And don't be a drip, wipe your lips, and mind your manners, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, Martha Washington with the shades.
And this is when we decided that they could no longer be trusted to vote.
Extreme close-up zoom.
It was the 90s, huh?
Oh, he's got a
Dancing
fork
with a
now.
pirate then.
He's upgraded to fork. Does he have the spoon guitar later?
Styrofoam cutlery with glitter.
When the salad comes around, don't look like a dork. Reach to the left and grab the small fork. So eat your greens and veggies too, cause healthy food is the best for you. Don't make a mess with your food. If you do, you'll look pretty rude. Only take what you need and finish what you take. To waste good food is a big mistake. Don't be afraid to try something new. A new experience is good for you. And don't be a drip, wipe your lips, and mind your manners, man.
As the tape tries to kill
Now it's
itself.
time for the main course. So grab the sharp knife and the large fork. Hold your utensils just so. If you do, you'll be good to go. It's so easy to do it right. Remember, just take a small bite. If your meat is giving you strife, just cut it with a knife. When the meal is over,
cut that
bitch right.
It's just a thing to eat. You need a utensil you can't lose. The last ones left are what you'll use. And don't be a drip, wipe your lips, and mind your manners,
I
man.
have no idea. George Washington's great-great-great-grandchildren.
So don't lick your lips and fingers too, but ask to be excused when you are through.
I appreciate
Don't
they've used the
forget
same
words,
clip of
please,
that
and
guy
thank
like
you. We said
3
enough,
times now.
and now we're through. So you're hip to this, and hip to that. No, it's a wrap.
Amazing.
Now check this out.
What?
Remember,
You've done the rap. You're done.
clap is the first thing you do. And always keep your elbows off the table. And at a formal
How
dinner,
long have we
the
gone? This?
appetizers are first. So make sure
A few minutes.
to use the right utensil.
So yeah, this is when we opted to remove the voting privileges of some people because Peyton Manning was not the best video of that evening. It wasn't close.
With the salad, always use the small fork to your left. Now comes the entree. The large knife and fork is what you'll use. Make sure to hold your utensils correctly. Now it's time for my
Now you hip
personal
to
favorite,
this,
dessert.
and you hip to
Use
that,
utensils
and
the
that's a
proper
wrap.
way. They should be the only
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Okay, this is going on. It's just.
You've peaked.
You peaked at the rap. As far as I'm aware, just wardrobe by After the Stalk Play Clothes. Sure.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Manners.
Never been so entertained by our first president in the
Who
first
needs them? So, yeah. The following.
That sound bite. You got to do it, manners.
I think we
That
may
sound
have
bite. I think you're gonna have to do it.
Mind your manners, man. Yeah, but a soundbite of Hat doing it, or a soundbite of George Washington doing it? That is the question.
I don't know if I could be part of this tragedy.
Tragedy? Art.
Tragedy, sir. Tragedy.
It's art, is what it is. Oof, that's a diss, okay. George
That is a
Washington.
diss, but that's okay. It had
that's-
much better delivery.
So, after that, they started making wrong decisions, and we started to opt not to take them. But to be fair, the week after that, there were
was
no
sort
winners.
We had several weeks
We had
where there
2
was
weeks in a row where there literally were no winners. That was the KKK video debacles and various other things.
I gotta let the pooches out. I'll be right back.
Still a euphemism, Hat.
Yeah.
So that one technically didn't win, but we put it down because we thought it should have.
I don't remember it either. I'll remember it when it starts playing.
Oh, you'll definitely remember that.
I don't remember it from the name.
That was technically the next winner, but we can't really play that on stream because we'll definitely get banned.
That is something we'll have to share outside of stream because it is amazing.
It absolutely is.
But he's definitely would probably maybe get us banned.
Yeah.
I mean, part of me wants to play it anyway, just cross my fingers.
I can do, Anthony. He needs to learn his table manners, obviously.
Well, he's a good boy.
Table manners. Do we go on to this one, or do we go straight on to the last winner? Because technically the one before didn't win. We just said it did because there's no way. Actually, you know what? Before all of that, there's something else I want to play.
Yes, we should play bits of that.
Yes, play bits of
it. Bits only. You don't want to see
The
all
start is
of
amazing.
this.
The end
goes
is amazing.
on for eternity.
Like I said, the start is amazing. The end is amazing. If it wants to, oh, there it goes. The middle is unbearable and goes on forever and a day. Suppose we should wait for Hat to be back because he's not going to want to miss it. The thing is, the full video, the one that we're talking about, it's 26 minutes long, but I swear to God, it felt like we were into the second hour before it came to the end. Well, once you've, learned your etiquette, Anthony, I'm sure that's just going to get better. Table manners.
Who needs them?
When you're hip to this, Anthony, and you're hip to that, then that's a wrap. Meow. Meow, though. Oh, I was about to play, the worm video, but then I realized I don't have it set up on this. I have Jasper's burning fire in the background. So, other than scarred for life because of Jasper's Wheel of Torment, how's everybody doing? You've had more Meredith Monk, although I would say not as good as Turtle Dreams.
I would disagree. Although I do have to say on the second viewing, that one particular segment is so fucking long, and it needed to end after Meredith ran into the wall.
Yeah, the whole video should have.
That should have been the end, because that's an end. That's kind of like the finale, but then it kept going.
Oh, Ito, you're insane. You're a tiny, tiny, insane man.
Were they good?
Hey.
Well done.
Good grades for a good boy. Purr. Well, should we just set this off?
I think we should. It seems like Hat's going to be a little while.
I
was
think
starting to
Hat
wonder
is
whether Hat
pissing in the yard. He's currently out there pissing with the dogs. Obs. Dog solidarity. The dogs be pissing. You don't know what you're missing. Okay. I'm sure we can set this off. So this is, from what we found out, from 1989. Sorry. I'm sure I'll show that at some point. And we also found out it's it was funded by and created for, like, someone's church or something. Like, so they could, I don't know, show the congregation they're hip, man. You've got videos and shit. Lord of the Piss Pits with the doors wide open, absolutely true. And
I am back.
Oh, the hat's back. Well, good grades, good boys. So yes, 1989, and obviously they had the budget, so get ready for the blockbuster of 1989 with this one.
I'm trying to think of like a big
Let's
movie that
pretend
came out in
nobody
1989,
saw that, right? That is irrelevant. That didn't happen. That's just, oh, look at that. It's just a...
Oh boy.
Oh, you're in for it. Thanks, Dwayne. Thanks, Randy Schmidt.
Look at the big brain on Randy.
Total Reach Television. And it didn't even win, Nito. Because it was insufferable in the middle. Well, that's definitely just someone beatboxing. Because you hear them stopping for breath.
It's like they got Meeks in.
Oh, it definitely Meeks. One day.
Oh wait, one day.
Well, I finally made it. Fame and fortune await Lenny the Lion somewhere in this city. Only I never thought it would be so lonely on my own. Mom and Dad sure didn't want me to leave, but it's like I told them. Even baby eagles have to try their wings sometime. Anyway, things have gotten in the same old rut at home. So here I am, ready for a new beginning. But I don't know anyone here.
I also don't have
Guess I
anywhere
might
to
as well
live,
try to find
but
a place
fuck
to
my
stay.
parents trying to stop me
Even
going.
a baby
I'm
eagle
just gonna
needs a
go to the
place to
big
sleep.
fucking city because that's what we do. Later
Later
that
that
day.
Special. A bar? Yes!
I'm tired. I've been looking all day for a place to stay and I haven't found anything I can afford.
Then why did you go
Even my
there?
parents were right. I hope they're not worried.
Of
Right
course
now,
they're
all
fucking
probably
worried. You
finishing
left
with
for a
supper.
city and you have no
Mom's doing
money.
the
Did he
dishes,
say he's gonna
Dad's
write his
in
parents?
easy chair and Sid's
It's
probably
1989.
talking on the
He
telephone to
could
one of
have
her friends.
phoned.
Lenny the
Oh,
Lion in
Mom
a
made
series of
perfect cake tonight.
unfortunate decisions.
Boy, I sure wish I had a piece of it right now. I wish I was in my own bed, in my own room. Hey, what am I saying? If I went back home now, everyone would laugh at me, especially my friends.
No, they wouldn't.
No, I'm not going to go back. I'll find a place to stay and get a job and
Get a
then I'll
haircut and get a real job.
worry about this tomorrow.
So he has nowhere to stay, he has no money, he has no employment, he's just went to a random
Say,
city.
What have we here? Another pigeon. Say,
A pigeon?
kid, what's happening? Where am I? And who are you? My friends call me Sneaky.
Did he pass out?
But
Yes.
you can call me
Snaky.
Sneaky. Say, dude, you look real beat. Like you ain't got a friend left in the world. Oh, I have friends, but they're all back home. I haven't had a chance to make any here yet. Really?
Have you
Say,
thought about
kid,
gladiatorial
I'll be
combat?
your friend? Would you? Oh, that's great. The name's Lenny. Lenny the Lion.
Befriend every
Pleased
skeezy
to
gentleman
make
you
your
find
acquaintance,
in a back
Lenny.
alleyway.
Now, do you have a place to stay? Well, no.
I'm just
How
going to
about
live here in this back
money?
alley.
Well, I don't have much, but then come with me.
If you know what I mean.
I can supply all your needs. I can make you guarantees. If you'll come along with me,
You know
you'll
what I
be
mean?
successful. If you want it, baby. I can make you rich
If
as a
you
king.
want it, baby.
I can give you
Yeah,
anything.
baby.
Pick you up, put you under my wing. You'll be successful, and I don't mean maybe. All you need to
Dude, the
do
beginning was amazing.
Yeah.
The beginning is amazing. The middle section is insufferable though. But this is gold.
Keep your own nose clean and do just like I say. You'll have more money than old King Midas. Swear it on my mother's grave.
All you gotta do is turn
all
tricks.
your needs. I can make you guarantees. If you'll come along with me, you'll be successful.
Just
If you
get
want
on
it,
your
baby.
knees.
You make me rich as a king. You can give me anything. Pick me up, put me under your wing. I'll be successful.
And I don't mean maybe.
All I got to do, all you got to try, is open up a candy store and teach kids how to fly. Keep my own nose clean and do just like I say. You'll have more money than old King Midas. You swear it on your mother's grave. You swear it on your mother's grave.
I swear it on my mother's grave.
So, you're a pilot, huh?
Something like that. Well, come on, Pigeon. Lenny.
The next day.
How's it going, kid? The name's Ruff, and this is Cool Cat. You must be new.
Cool Cat! Yeah, I'm Lenny. Just arrived last night, in fact.
Give me 5, brother. We must be distant cousins.
Well, what's happening, cuz? So you guys work with Sneaky, huh?
Right.
Are you guys pilots too?
Yeah, right.
You're so
We fly
crazy,
high
Lenny.
every day.
Stick with us, Len. We'll show you how it's done.
I don't care what you have to do, and I don't care who gets hurt. The bottom line is that you have a quota to maintain, or else. What? Or else I'll cut you loose and your supply dries up. Please, Mr. Crack. Not that.
Yeah, Mr. Crack.
Oh my God! It's Mr. Crack the Skullman.
New kid who we're gonna hook and train. Besides, can I help it if the last one couldn't handle the stuff and died?
I told you I didn't care about excuses. You either get the job done, or I'll find myself a new boy.
You get that lion hooked on the crack.
Good. Then follow me and we'll get the stuff.
So, tell me, Len, you ever been high before?
Oh, yeah, sure. I once flew over the Grand Canyon with my family, and then...
She's so crazy,
No, man, no.
Lenny.
You know, stoned, spaced, Dr. Feelgood.
Huh?
Dr.
He's not
Feelgood.
hip. He doesn't know how to have real fun. Let's clue him in.
Shit.
Listen, Lenny, to where it's at. Listen to your brothers, Rough and Cool Cat.
The way to make it in this here town is by selling crack and getting down.
We're giving kids just what
Selling
they need.
crack
A
and
little
getting
bit of
down.
grass, a little speed.
They feel just fine and fly so high, and without it, they would crash and die. It's a crack attack! A crack attack! A crack attack! You make them feel fine, you make them feel funny.
They pay you well with a lot of money.
The kids will know the way to fly.
By smoking crack and getting high.
Acid, pot, crack, and seed.
We sell them everything they need.
Pat yourself and you will see.
Life is one great big party.
It's a crack attack! A crack attack! A crack attack! It's a crack attack! A crack attack! A crack attack!
That's your next song.
The writing on this
Come
is
here.
amazing.
That
Yeah,
was a
Snaky.
crack attack.
Here's the stuff. You know what to do with it, right?
Sneaky. Just leave everything to old Rough and Cool. We've got kids lined up just waiting for the Rush Line Express. we'll make a killing.
Super. Don't forget your own stash. This is the best crack we've gotten yet. One hit of this, and our pigeons are hooked. They'll be regular customers.
We'll handle it. Come on, Ruff. Our student pilots are waiting.
See you later, Lenny. Be cool.
Well, bye, guys.
Listen, Lynn, I've
Who
got
let
some
him
more,
loose? Who let him go to a new
business
city when he's this
to attend to.
stupid?
Here, take this cash and go grab something to eat. I'll meet you back in the alley at 10 tonight.
Well, sure, Sneaky. I'll wait there until I hear from you. Sneaky?
That night.
Are you guys here yet? Obviously not.
Are
Well,
you waiting for
I'll just
them?
hang around a little longer. I wish I knew what Ruff and Cool Cat were talking about earlier today. They both seem awfully young to be
Lenny?
flying instructors.
You don't
Oh, well.
know shit.
I guess stranger things have happened.
Well, hello, son. What are you doing in this alley this time of night?
The creepy
Oh, hi,
old man.
officer. I'm just waiting for my new friends to come and get me.
What's your name, son?
Lenny the Lion, sir.
Well, Lenny, I'm very pleased to meet you. My name is Sheriff Goody. I
Sheriff
don't think I
Goody!
ever recall seeing you around here before. Are you new
In
around
his
here?
back alleyway.
Yes, sir. I just got into town last night.
Well, Lenny, do you need a place to stay?
Don't.
No, sir.
Don't.
I'm staying with these new friends I just
Stay
made.
with the crack dealers.
That's who I'm waiting for
Don't go
now.
anywhere near Sheriff
Well,
Goody.
just be careful, son. Sometimes people aren't exactly what they seem to be.
You're
And
damn
I
right.
wouldn't want you to see a nice kid like you fall into a wrong crowd.
So why did you
Well,
come
thanks,
back to my
Sheriff.
I'd hate
I
for you to
appreciate
turn
that.
into a crackhead,
But I don't
Lenny.
think I'll have anything to worry about with my new friend Sneaky Snake.
Sneaky Snake. Tell you what,
That's a
Lenny,
name that speaks
here's my
to
number.
trustworthiness.
Now, if you ever need me for anything, just call this number. Someone there will always know how to get a message to me pronto.
See, that
I'll
is more
always be here
creepy
to
than
help you.
Sneaky Snake.
Well, thanks,
Creepy
Sheriff.
old man who's
I'm much
desperate for you to
obliged.
stay with him.
Anytime, son.
And I do mean any.
Hey, Lynn, who was that?
Oh, hi, Sneaky.
I think this
That
is
was
when we
Sheriff
started
Goody.
tuning out.
Sheriff? What did he want?
Yeah, it goes on a bit.
He just
from
wanted to make sure
We're,
that
we're
I
less
was
than
okay.
halfway,
You,
and we started tuning out.
You didn't
Because it goes on
say
for so
anything
long.
to him about me, did you?
And then they have
Just
their,
that we were friends.
Did he
have their
ask
press
you about
conference?
me?
6 weeks later. At their
6
press
weeks
conference.
later.
6 weeks ago, I made some new friends. One day later, one of them died. One
Oh
life
yeah, sorry guys,
thrown
Cool Cat
away
didn't make it.
for
Yeah,
nothing.
spoilers.
His mother is here with us today. Mama Cat?
Many of you knew Cool Cat. Many of you know someone like him. Perhaps some of you are running the same risk that he ran for that cheap thrill of the
I
high.
wish I told my
don't
boy
know.
about the crack.
But I do know drugs are not the answer for your problems. If you need help, talk to someone. Your parents, your teachers, your friends, your preacher, your guidance counselor.
Your preacher.
We care about you. We want to help, but we need to know that you need our help.
Your local law officers are ready and willing to help anyone in need.
Look at his hat.
We
You can
care about
always
you kids.
trust the police,
We
as
only
we
want
all
to
know.
stop the drug kingpins from making a killing off of and of our youth. You kids are our future. We want a clean life for you.
Kids,
That's why we won't show you
drugs are a
Mr.
dead
Crack
end. It's
killing
not a game.
everybody.
You can die. I found that out by losing a good friend. Once you die, there's no coming back.
Yeah, you're
No
dead
second
once
chance.
you're dead. Turns out.
Think about it before using.
No in combat reses.
What can you do
You can only
besides
play Red
using
Mage
drugs?
on the TV.
Go for a walk. Read a book. Talk to a friend. Go fishing.
Instead of
Go
doing
for a
drugs,
hike,
go for
swim,
a walk.
Play games.
Read
go
a
for
book
a drive.
or go fishing.
Hunt. exercise,
Hunt.
sing.
Hunt!
In fact, almost anything is better and safer alternative. It's up to you. We can't choose for you. Please stay clean.
Don't do drugs. Instead, take a rifle out into
We're
the
almost
woods.
to my dad's lake, Ruff.
Super.
His dad
I
owns a
haven't felt this
lake
good
and
in
he didn't have any money when he got to town to
You
pay
know
for a
something, Lily?
hotel?
It's great to be alive.
Yeah, isn't it?
It's great to not be addicted
come
to
on.
crack.
I'll race you to the lake.
Oh, you're on.
The lake's right there.
What?
You can see it.
But is Lenny the Lion supposed to be 12 or something?
Yes. Right. The following segment is for the entire family. That first bit was just adults, obviously. No children.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
this is what
Anthony,
crack looks
you
like.
missed Cool Cat
It's
died.
most
This
often
is
sold
crack
in vials
rock.
as you see depicted here.
No, it's not.
cocaine
It's
that's
sold in
been
plastic
freebased
bags.
with ether to arrive at a substance that's rock-like in appearance. This is cocaine. Cocaine is often sold in an envelope or a pouch. Razor blade is used
Just
to
wait for it,
spread
guys.
it on
Just
a
wait for it.
glass surface or a mirror.
They are building
Then it is
this
snorted up
really
one
well.
nostril or the other. Notice how easily it
But
spreads.
not both. You don't want to do that to yourself. Wasting perfectly good coke.
What you see here is a line of cocaine that we formed with a razor blade just before it would be snorted up the nostrils. Parents, please, if you see any substances like this, talk with your children or contact the local law enforcement.
Yeah. Talk to your
This
kids.
is
Who wants to
marijuana,
do a line with me?
known as pot, weed, grass, obviously from its grass-like appearance, and seeds. Also, you'll notice some of the paraphernalia that is used in smoking the marijuana. Here we have some marijuana cigarettes.
Buy all the way down at the store
roller
now.
papers.
Reefer
some more
rollers.
papers, more paraphernalia. A rolling machine for rolling your own. We have hookah pipes.
Wait for it.
We have about an ounce right there. That's really about $75 worth of marijuana that you're looking at there. Hashish, which is related to marijuana. And again, the pipes.
Scowing has no fucking clue what's
Yeah.
going on right now.
There's a glass pipe there.
On this side, we see many of the different types of pipes and paraphernalia that is used to smoke marijuana.
most of them are also
Within
tobacco
pipes
fucking
and,
pipe.
in the cigarettes.
Corn
From
cob
surgical
pipe.
hemostats to
Yeah.
what they term roach clips to electrical clippings. Any paraphernalia like this that you find in your children's rooms or in your children's automobiles, you should definitely have a talk with
children's
them about
car.
Show a remarkable degree of technical aptitude, and they should immediately stop what they're doing and go to trade school.
There's a lot
And
of,
again, we have a broad overview
there's
of
a
some
lot
of
of
the
audio dropout.
marijuana-related
and
paraphernalia.
I think we know why. Because
Here
wait
you have
for
some
it.
of the harder
Here we
drugs,
go.
such as phenobarbital,
Hard drugs, right?
morphine,
PCP.
PCP, also known as angel dust, which is actually
Angel
animal
dust!
tranquilizer.
Angel
Paregoric,
dust?
Donatal, LSD, known as acid. Phenobarbital, which is pure,
Valium.
Boy,
and Valium.
Sure, this is great.
Also, we have
seeing
some
all
more
this
drugs such
in
as
packaging.
Quadrenol
Hang on.
and phenaphen number 3s, codeine sulfate, Tuinol,
Codeine?
bennies, which are amphetamines, Mellaril, hashish, redbirds, angel dust,
Sodium chloride.
sodium chloride, black olives, morphine sulfate, peyote, pink,
Kids these days putting it on their fucking French fries.
some more various
Jesus
drugs that you
Christ.
may or may not
Sodium
see around
chloride
your house.
everywhere.
Bluebird,
Every meal they're having sodium
Nematol.
chloride.
So, so clearly, this is, like I said, this is somebody's like parish church or whatever putting this thing together. And obviously, they don't know anything about drugs, so they're just being fed all this information, and someone's like literally giving them a salt cellar and just went, here, hardest drug of all, okay, sodium chloride. Fuck, man. Oh, and we fucking lost it when we saw that.
which is a phenobarbital derivative. This is what they term a salad bowl, which is where they mix everything and anything they have and then randomly choose and take several pills. It's also the cause of many ODs. You see here many of the types of test kits that are used for cocaine, a water pipe off to the right side. This is some of the paraphernalia that is mainly used with the injectables such as morphine, heroin, and cocaine.
What, you use a needle to inject things? That's nuts. Crazy tough.
So they keep dropping the audio, and I assume it's because they're saying stuff.
The reason we're showing the parents the many
utterly
types of
bollocks.
drugs and paraphernalia that's available is so that you will be aware should you ever
purse.
run across any of this in your home. We only
Watch
want
your
your
kids with
to
their
be
purses.
safe and have a safe and healthy life.
Now remember, we'll look out for sodium chloride.
Wait for it.
It must have been.
Most kids take drugs as an escape. Here's the face of the fellow that's waiting for them at the end of that line. Death is the only face you'll
He
see,
just
kids,
smashed his face
when you
into
get
that
involved
Coke.
in drugs. Please, stay clean. Join Lenny in his war against drugs. Just say no.
Thank you, Lenny. That was...
Lenny. You're
That was
amazing,
needed.
Lenny.
Puppets designed by Costume World. Lenny the Lion. Sodium chloride, kids. Stay away.
Yep. Frank's Red Hot. I put that shit on everything.
Crack Attack. Cool Cat. Sheriff Goody. Mr. Crack.
Oh, 10 one's out.
That dog, he needs to go. Whew. Oh. Yeah, I suppose that is important. Ding. 1-800-COCAINE. Ask them about sodium chloride.
Ba-na-na-na. Wow, wow. Bum, 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 bum. Wow, wow.
The thing is, that was one that didn't win. That was early on. Early on, we had a load of great videos, and we're like, I'll have to pick the best one. And later on down the line,
that didn't win because it starts great and it ends with that one that sodium chloride just comes out of nowhere as well.
he reads it as well as he's going past.
Almost everything else he's got there is genuine drugs, and somebody trolled him in the most delightful way. I want to find whoever did that and shake their hand, because that is just.
Oh, they're long dead. They're addicted
chef's
to.
kiss kind of.
They're addicted to salt. I mean, they're done. Hey, Tan, welcome back. That was quick. Was there nothing going on outside? Was there not?
She don't lie, she don't lie, she don't lie. Cocaine.
Alright, well, we've pretty much caught up now. I mean, there's a couple.
Well, there's the. We should probably do the Pepsi one.
Shush you. Giving it away for free like you do, you slut. Whoa!
Oh my god!
I'm a slut.
Oh my god!
And the best part is, it's specifically for that specific brand of Pepsi, which, as you know,
This
did
is
so
the
well.
greatest thing. It's amazing.
And before we
It's
fucking,
amazing.
and before I start this, they didn't fucking vote for this. Cisco and I put our foot down and went, no, this one's fucking winning this week, guys. You can fuck right off with your choices. I don't even remember what it was, but I know it was shit. Whatever the other one was, what was the one that they actually chose?
I can't remember.
What did you guys choose? Yeah, okay, Danny, you voted for this. Meeks and Ito didn't, because... Oh! They voted for William Shatner talks about fucking microchips in the 1970s.
Yes! It was dull as fuck.
It was so fucking dull. This was clearly the winner. For irony reasons, for just the brand reasons, for the fact that halfway through the video, they're... Right, okay, I'm gonna give a tiny bit of context before anybody even sees what it is. I mean, I know Hat's seen what it is.
Yeah. And some people won't know about Pepsi Crystal.
The context isn't just that it's Crystal Pepsi. The context is this is a video for people who have to deliver it to stores. and the expected pushback you're going to get from store owners going, well, I've already got Pepsi, I don't want this.
I don't need
crystal
this
shit."
crystal shit.
Yeah. So it's employee training, but it's not even Crystal Pepsi employees. It's specifically the people having to drive the fucking trucks and who are going to be the ones on the front line being told, no, we don't
right
want
off
this
with
shit.
their crystal gravy shit.
I thought it was the telephone salespeople.
No, we don't know. It's the people literally there in person. Do you not remember they have...
Oh.
You've forgotten. Okay, here we go. Everybody get ready to party.
But do we need to explain what?
No.
Okay.
Party. Oh, damn.
I gotta show this shit to Mrs. Hat's dad. He probably had to watch this.
Success at Pepsi has been built on understanding what consumers want.
Clearly they want Crystal.
Consumers need the right product, the right place, at the right time. Today, consumers are looking for lighter, more refreshing beverages. They're looking for variety, looking for change. Our customers are looking for a product mix that will add to beverage sales and bring traffic to their stores. But look at industry trends. Sale of traditional carbonated soft drinks is slowing down. There's still a big market, but it's not growing as fast. As the total beverage company, we know the right product may mean new products. So we've decided it's time to make one thing perfectly clear. It's Crystal Pepsi, and the time is now.
Oh, it is.
Right now!
There's never been a product quite
There's no
like it.
tomorrow.
Crystal Pepsi. A whole new cola experience. A completely different kind of soft drink with a unique cola flavor. The clear
Doesn't it look
choice
like
for
fucking
Pepsi,
mouthwash?
the consumer, and our customers.
Oh yeah, this got
The
shit
reasons
on
are
hard in
crystal
America.
clear.
Oh, we know.
Crystal
It never
Pepsi
left
is an
America,
important
huh?
part of our total beverage inventory,
It's
and
still
it's
made and
sweeping the
sold
nation.
in
Why?
Australia. So it's made in the
Because
UK and
Crystal
sold in
Pepsi is a
Australia.
cola, and America
No,
loves the
fizzy
cola
water
taste.
would
For
be
more than a
tasty.
century,
This is actually
generations
pure
of drinkers
shit.
have consistently chosen a
Pepsi
cola
Raw.
as the perfect drink.
Oh yeah.
So you're
It's
giving
Pepsi.
misinformation.
When it
Crystal
comes to
Pepsi
cola,
fucking
nobody
bombed
does it
and
better.
deserved to bomb.
Crystal
But this
Pepsi
video is all about
builds
how
on
it's
our
going to
reputation
take over the world.
and our trademark. It's
Which
the
makes it
first
even
new soft
funnier
drink in a
because
while
we know
to fly the
it
Pepsi
fucking
banner.
didn't. It
And
lasted
it's
2
new.
years before it was withdrawn.
Formulated to meet customer demands head on for a lighter, even more refreshing soft drink. Everything about Crystal is new, from its new taste to its new packaging. It took 18 months and over 3,000 varieties until we refined the perfect
And all of them were fired. Every single one.
It took 18
Crystal
months for them
Pepsi
to
is a
design
whole
it.
new
It was on the
beverage
market for about
experience with a
18
new
months
flavor.
before it was
It's
withdrawn.
not just a regular cola without the color.
Crystal Pepsi tastes to me like a more subtle cola. I think that's the best way to say it. It doesn't taste like any other clear drinks that I've tasted. It's got a different taste.
To water.
I think the idea that it's not caramel colored and it's clear makes it seem like it's a lighter drink.
Crystal will
That's
appeal
good.
to the health-conscious consumer with
The health
100% natural flavors, no preservatives in regular or diet, and no artificial ingredients. Crystal is low in sodium.
I
has
should
fewer
fucking
calories,
hope so.
And it's
Low in salt.
caffeine-free.
Good.
It's a big hit for people
How much
looking
fucking
for
salt
a
is in
carbonated
regular
beverage
Pepsi?
That's light and
Look at that
uniquely
guy's
refreshing.
windbreaker over his shirt. Oh my
There's also
god, I'm
Diet
dying!
Crystal for soft drink lovers looking for a soft drink that's even lower in calories. Crystal's look is as distinctive as
Look at this
it
yuppie
tastes,
shit.
with packaging as pleasing as the product itself.
Crystal Pepsi's appearance is unique. It's got the blue base cup. It looks like a beautiful package.
I bet it
You have to
fucking
look
does.
twice. It's like, wow,
Yeah.
it's a cola in there.
You had me a
I wanna
beautiful
try that.
package, lady.
Crystal and Diet Crystal are packaged in plastic and glass, in clear bottles, in a variety of popular
So you
sizes.
can see it, see through.
And in boldly designed new cans for dispensing in vendors
Which
or
have more
packaged
colour in them
6
than
and
the
12
regular
packs
Pepsi
for
cans.
supermarket shelves.
Which is kind of confusing.
The new look will invite consumers to taste Crystal. The unique flavor will get them to buy it again and again.
That was just the
The
same
goal
clip
of
used
Crystal
twice.
Pepsi is crystal clear. We've created a beverage that will re-energize the carbonated soft drink market. a soft drink that will respond to consumer tastes.
Look at
A
the
soft
sky!
drink that will bring increased
Holy
sales and
shit!
traffic to
Oh
our
my
customers.
God.
And a soft drink that will make money for the company and our commissioned salespeople.
There is nothing
Crystal
that
Pepsi is
screams
creating a
80s
new
more
beverage
than
category
that
of
guy.
This
That's
is the
why
best
it's
thing I've
perfect
seen all
flagship
week,
product
guys.
in the Total Beverage Company.
Crystal has done great. I mean, we can't keep it on
No,
the
it's
shelf.
fucking
It sells.
not.
Everybody likes it.
It took the
I've got a
market by
caterpillar
storm.
for a
I don't
mustache.
think anybody was really ready for the amount of volume that it actually did.
Right now, I see no major competitors out there for Crystal that can compete with it.
In test markets, Crystal has exceeded projections.
Has it?
But the real success of Crystal is in its repeat business.
Crystal is certainly not a flash in the pan. It's a brand that people look for.
Oh, it
it's
was.
a brand they
It
ask
was.
for, and they're buying it again and again.
Just
No,
because
they
you've got a
will.
blue
Has
shirt with a
generated
white
the kind of
collar doesn't
following
make you
that
right, buddy.
guarantees that it will be around for a long time.
Oh my God.
Look at that
Captured
shorts!
new opportunities. We're doing it without cutting into our sales of the core
Fritos.
four.
Ooh.
In
I
our
would
test
try them.
markets, we've seen Crystal build overall
Dip-sized
market
Fritos.
sales. And the excitement behind the launch creates a need for our customers to give us more display inventory. It's creating opportunities for our customers. And big
do what?
opportunities for us.
To get
As
fat.
customer representatives in the
You
Total
can get
Beverage
fat
Company,
faster
we can help
with
customers
this
recognize
Crystal
the
product.
features and benefits of new Crystal Pepsi and Diet Crystal.
And what
and
are
show
they?
them the sales potential they have on their shelves, in their cold
I
boxes,
rolled up my
in their
sleeves
bins,
so I could hide a
and in
pack
their
of smokes in
vendors.
there.
By increasing their sales, you increase your sales and profits as well.
You can tell that guy
Crystal
works out.
responds to consumer demand for variety and a lighter soft drink. With its new look and new taste, Crystal is increasing traffic and increasing sales.
No.
And it's a product that says Pepsi. Backed by
That it
advertising,
is.
point of
Yes.
purchase materials,
100%.
and talents and
It's a
The
skill
only
product.
of
thing
Pepsi
that's been right in this entire
As
fucking
part of the Total
It
Beverage
is a
Company,
product
you'll
that
make
says
buying Crystal
Pepsi on it.
easier and more convenient than ever for your customer. You'll bring the commitment of Pepsi, the Total Beverage Company, that puts the customer first. With Crystal, we'll be giving our customer excellent service, a quality product, and a variety that consumers are demanding. And by doing so, we'll capture opportunities for ourselves as well. Crystal in your trucks will drive sales in your
In
stores.
your truck, Cisco.
Crystal will revitalize your carbonated soft drink sales.
Cha-ching!
As a Total Beverage supplier, you'll be an indispensable resource for your customers. Crystal Pepsi and Diet Crystal are the perfect addition to Total Beverage. It gives us a clear advantage over the competition. No one else has anything like it.
Not 7-Up
The
or
future?
Sprite.
It's
No
crystal
lemonade.
clear.
Cream soda.
Was that the... Oh, here we
No, no, they actually got
DreamWorks.
No,
DreamWorks
Idea
Bosnia.
Works, wasn't
No.
it?
1992. Here we go, baby.
Yeah.
Bring it.
They actually paid Van Halen a bunch of money for Right Now to be.
You're really pushing this new
You ready for
Crystal
this, Hat?
Pepsi. What makes it different from every other soft drink?
Stop the tape and discuss. We're not going to do that. We're going to go straight into it because fuck that.
You're really pushing this new Crystal Pepsi. What makes it different from every other soft drink?
Crystal Pepsi really is different from all other soft drinks. It's actually a crystal clear cola with 100% natural ingredients, no preservatives, no caffeine. That'll appeal to your health-conscious consumers. That'll make more sales for you
What
and
the
increase your
fucking
profits.
caffeine?
What's
Yeah.
the point?
We took all the good shit out of it and left you the fat.
Bing! Features and benefits. Situation 2.
Oh.
When you run into
I run a
issues.
small independent grocery store. Who's drinking Crystal Pepsi?
Nobody. That's the problem.
Yeah. Talk
Right.
amongst yourselves. Discuss.
When you're asked
I run a
who's
small
drinking it.
independent grocery store.
Here's your answer.
Who's drinking Crystal Pepsi?
Crystal Pepsi really appeals to everyone at all ages, especially the health-conscious consumer, the consumer that's looking for an alternative beverage. Crystal Pepsi meets those consumers' needs because it has no caffeine, it also has low sodium and less calories than Pepsi. By carrying Crystal Pepsi in your store, you'll capture that customer, which will increase your sales and your profits.
So
You're gonna
nobody.
get that quality yuppie dollar.
They don't actually answer any questions, which drove Danny insane. None of the answers were even remotely related to the question.
How will you merchandise Crystal Pepsi?
How will you merchandise it?
Well, we got Van Halen, and that should be enough.
How will you merchandise Crystal Pepsi?
We found that where we test marketed Crystal Pepsi, we could hardly keep our shelves stocked.
They look like
So
they're drawn
what we
on.
did in order to prevent out of stocks was build some solo displays that actually prevent us from running out. And that will increase your sales and profits.
What? What? You make displays. That's how you're merchandising it.
We got a cardboard cutout of Van Halen playing Van Halen.
How will Crystal Pepsi
You can't
help
lose.
increase sales in my store?
Good question. How and why would Crystal Pepsi help sales in your store?
How will Crystal Pepsi help increase sales in my store?
One of the nice things about Crystal Pepsi is that it has a unique flavor. What we found in our test markets was that 50% of the people who tried Crystal Pepsi came back to those same stores to buy it again. This repeat traffic
Only
means
half
increased volume
of the people
and increased profit for
came
you.
back for a second Crystal Pepsi. Half of the people in the test market who tried it, only half wanted any more. That's not a good fucking figure. Situation 5.
How's Crystal Pepsi done so far? Is it here to stay?
Stop the tape.
Is it here to stay, Hat?
How's Crystal Pepsi done so far? Is it
I
here to
just
stay?
had one today.
Crystal has been very successful in our test. 50% of the people that have tried it have come back and tried it again. This means additional customer purchases and repeat
They
business,
said,
and
yep,
that generates
this is
profits.
still shit.
Only half the people who ever tried it ever had it again.
Yeah, they needed a second chance just to prove to themselves it was that bad.
Oh, God.
I'm really concerned that selling this new Crystal Pepsi could hurt the sales of my other soft drink brands, like brand Pepsi.
What would you give a shit? You're the store. If something's selling, great.
I'm really concerned that selling this new Crystal Pepsi could hurt the sales of my other soft drink brands, like brand Pepsi.
Don't worry, it won't.
In test markets where we have Crystal Pepsi, Pepsi sales have actually increased. Crystal Pepsi builds traffic, which means you'll have extra sales and extra profits.
In test
Don't
markets,
mind my shifty-eyed stare.
In our test markets, we found that people were
Okay.
buying other stuff
I'll
instead.
put Crystal Pepsi into the section, but I have no more display space for another soft drink.
But that's why we've got this Van Halen display that plays Van Halen.
Okay, I'll put Crystal Pepsi into the section, but I have no more display space for another soft drink.
I realize that the space is an issue, but Crystal Pepsi is providing a terrific return in the test markets. We've found that the retailers that we've worked with have actually wanted the extra displays just to avoid running out. So in turn, I think that the extra space will mean extra profits.
In fact,
did
I
not
was so,
answer.
I was so surprised about the profits that I fell over and pushed my eye back into my head.
I did not answer a question.
Okay, you've convinced me. You can put your Crystal Pepsi display in place of the Pepsi display.
We're not happy with you removing the Pepsi display. Leave the Pepsi
Okay,
display,
you've
add the
convinced
extra
me.
display,
You
build a
can put your
bigger
Crystal
shop.
Pepsi display in place
If
of
you
the
have
Pepsi
to.
display.
You know, I understand that your display space is at a premium in your store. However, we found that where we've sold Crystal Pepsi in the past, the brand Pepsi sales have actually gone up, meaning incremental sales to you and higher profits.
That is not related to what he said.
Notice almost every single one ends with the words higher profits.
But that wasn't related to what the question was, or what he said, in any way.
I'll go along with your entire proposal, except that thing about the cold barrel. I really don't have any room for it.
They didn't say anything about forcing a cold barrel on people next to the door, filled with ice.
I'll go along with your entire proposal, except that thing about the cold barrel. I really don't have any room for it.
Space is a concern, and I realize that that's true in all your stores. However, by having a cold barrel by your cash register, you'll be catching all those people on the go. We've seen that happen with other accounts who have cold barrels by their cashiers. They've ordered 15 to 20 incremental cases a week, and that means more profits and more sales for you.
And did we mention that the cold barrel has Van Halen on it?
We spent so much fucking money on Van Halen, goddammit.
We blew a whole budget on Van Halen.
The lunch crowd usually just runs in and grabs a sandwich and they're on their way. I really don't see how a cold barrel is going to do any good.
They're expecting a lot of pushback against this cold barrel.
Yeah.
The lunch crowd usually just runs in and grabs a sandwich and they're on their way. I really don't see how a cold barrel is going to do any good.
I realize your concern over putting a cold barrel in your deli. However, soft drinks and sandwiches are a natural link. If they're coming in to grab a sandwich, they're going to want to get something to drink. It makes sense for you to put that cold barrel right by the deli.
Pep 51.
That way you can increase your
Shut the
sandwich
fuck
sales
up and take
your
the
soft
barrel
drink sales,
stand.
which leads to more profits.
Got a fucking gun in the truck. Gotta
Don't
shoot
make me
this
shoot
truck.
you, Stan.
If you'd made a drinking game out of this and drank every time they said more profits, you'd be dead by the end of the training.
You would have been fucking
Times are
passed
tough
out.
now. I just don't think Crystal will sell in my store.
Hey, you're damn right, sir. It fucking won't.
Times are tough now. I just don't think Crystal will sell in my store.
I realize that you're concerned that people won't be interested in new Crystal Pepsi. However, we've got a hot advertising campaign coming out on Crystal.
Van fucking Halen.
That's going to draw customers into your store, and you can tap into that for increased sales and profit.
Van Halen will sell it, don't worry.
Yeah, I mean there are still some clear sodas, and I wouldn't be surprised if they do limited batch runs.
They have done a
You say
few
Crystal
limited.
Pepsi
Yeah,
has a 2%
just
market
for,
share? That's not big enough for me to worry about.
Nostalgia. I mean, like they did a new Coke run a year or two ago, if I remember correctly, and new Coke was terrible.
You say
I mean,
Crystal
you know,
Pepsi has
Coke
a
wasn't
2% market
infallible
share?
with their decision
That's not big
making
enough
either.
for me to worry about.
Well, 2% seems small, but 2% represents the sale of all your niche brands in
I
your
gave
store
my wife
presently.
2%
Crystal
last
will mean
night. She
incremental
said it was
sales
plenty.
and more profits to you.
I seem to recall this just ends.
Just ends.
Yeah.
It just stops.
Video over. Go sell Crystal Pepsi.
I don't know what that is, and I'm horrified to find out.
More profits, more profits, more profits.
More profits. Big
Oh.
fucking cold barrel. It's got
God.
Van Halen on it.
I'm adding that.
Savages.
They can't see it, and by they I mean the people who have to deal with it. But I'm totally adding that to the wheel.
Oh, yes, yes. That is added to the
That's
wheel.
going on the fucking wheel. Right.
Actually, add the one below it, because that's terrifying. That will give Meeks nightmares.
Oh god, I don't want to watch that. We still have to watch these, you know, just because it's funny forcing them to watch it. I don't have to watch it. I'm buying Pepsi ever again. Just Crystal Pepsi, Anthony. It's the Pepsi of the past future. In 1992, it was the Pepsi of the future.
So,
And then in
full
1994, it was the Pepsi
disclosure,
of the past.
because I'm required to by American law.
Yes.
My father-in-law actually did work for Pepsi. He has since retired. He was a truck delivery and stock manager.
He might have seen this.
And so he probably saw this. I'm totally going to show this to him because as soon as I saw it, I started fucking shitting myself. Because he's been working for Pepsi, I mean, like, well before this time. I mean, he retired like 2 years ago, so he's right in that age where he would have been. He would have been totally schlepping this stuff everywhere. And yes, I totally went from drinking Diet Coke to drinking Diet Pepsi the second that I met Mrs. Hat. And she divulged to me that her father worked for Pepsi. I was like, well, it's been fun drinking Coke. Now I'm a Pepsi guy.
Pepsi, but that means, like, did you ever get back in the day, did you ever try Crystal Pepsi?
I did try it. I was in high school at the time, and it was fucking terrible. Yeah. I think I was in like nine. I was in ninth. No, I must have been in 10th or 11th grade because it was my homeroom that year. Both of those years, I had my math instructor was for homeroom because I remember math formulas on the chalkboard underneath the Van Halen playing.
I think wasn't there something because when we went looking, wasn't there something about they're teasing that there might be another release?
That
of
was
Crystal
last
Pepsi?
year. They
Yeah.
posted something on their social medias about Crystal, but then nothing ever happened. But we looked down the list of Pepsi and all the other Pepsis they've released, and each new Pepsi, other than Max is the only one that's stuck around. Other than Max, each new Pepsi that they've tried to push lasted for about 18 months to 2 years.
Yeah, that
and
sounds
then
about right.
was withdrawn, and they've had loads. And the one that you're thinking of
was Raw.
Was Pepsi Raw, also known as Pepsi Natural, and it was, for some weird reason, manufactured in the UK.
And still is.
But isn't sold in the UK
Isn't
anymore.
sold in the UK,
Stopped
but it's
selling in the
manufactured
UK,
in the UK.
like in 2008, and since then has exclusively exported to Australia, where it's still sold, because it's sold shit in the
Great
UK.
carbon footprint on that.
Yeah, that's
literally
amazing.
exporting to the other side of the planet.
And Meeks went absolutely apeshit because there was Pepsi Surprise. I think it was called, and it was in.
over all the bottle
It was Japanese.
shapes.
It was the Japanese one, and it claimed to be like some sort of health drink.
Oh yes.
And they tried to push it in the American market, and the FDA went, "Fucking what? No fucking way! Are you putting that shit out there?"
You may as well just sell snake oil.
Yeah, it was bullshit. But in Japan, apparently, it's sold as like a cure-all for literally anything. Pepsi Special.
Decrease your engine with it. Yeah, so the Pepsi Raw and Coke does something similar too, and the Mountain Dew in the Raw, whatever is, they use the actual old school cane sugar rather than the cornstarch, and it tastes great. It's like they used to make soda.
Slightly healthier for you as well, because the
Yeah.
cornstarch is really bad.
It's shit. Yeah, it's total shit. I only drink the diet, and that's only usually when I'm driving to work. I usually.
Yeah, I can't
on
drink
the road.
sugared like sodas or anything anymore. They feel greasy to me now.
Yeah, they make my teeth hurt.
Yeah,
like
but
Pepsi.
I don't
Pepsi
know-
makes my teeth hurt.
Not hurt, but to me they feel grimy. Like I have to brush my teeth after them because they leave a weird film on your teeth.
I don't want to download this picture. Get off. Oh, it's going to make me do it.
So I think one of the reasons historically, the reason why they decided to try the Crystal Pepsi was because in the preceding year or two before that, clearly Canadian was this huge explosion fad, and everybody was drinking it.
Clearly Canadian? What the fuck?
Clearly Canadian in the U.S. And it was just flavored sugar water. I mean, it was nothing really that crazy, but you could get it in cherry or strawberry or blueberry or whatever. And I think they still make Clearly Canadian, but it was totally a fad for a couple years, and people were drinking it like crazy. And I think, Pepsi was like, yeah, we got to get into this, fucking clear soda shit, because it's taken off, man. Everyone's going crazy with it, and they jumped in with both feet and then got punched out. It did not go well.
No, they clearly said in that video, this is not a flash in the pan, okay?
This
it's
is
going to lead to
insane.
more profit. More profit for Coke, but it's more profit.
More profit for our other
But
advertisers.
for all things considered, I think, I mean, this is just my memory of it, so, granted I was much younger. New Coke was more of a disaster than
Oh,
Crystal
Coke's
Pepsi
had
was.
several disasters, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Did Coke do a clear one? I'm sure they did like a
I don't think
clear.
they did, because I think Pepsi beat them to them and then just got kind of
And then
punched by
they stood back and went, not touching
They're
that
just
with a
like,
large pole.
whoa, we dodged a bullet there.
So that is Pepsi Raw, which was exclusively in the UK until, they started to sell it in the UK. They tried to market it in the US and Canada, but they named it Pepsi Natural. It came out in 2008. In 2010, it was withdrawn. However, like I said, it's as of February 2011, Pepsi Raw was available in Australia, being exclusively sold at 7-Elevens, but it's imported from the UK, meaning that
They make it in the UK. But
In
can't sell it.
2010, they stopped selling it, but they kept on fucking making it and pushing it to Australia. Which, you know, sorry Australia, you've got Pepsi Raw, which almost sounds like some form of, you know, thing. You also
Corn
had...
soda.
So you've got Pepsi, you know, regular Pepsi, caffeine-free Pepsi, fair enough. Crystal Pepsi, Pepsi Blue, Pepsi Raw, Pepsi made with real sugar, that's a very catchy title, Pepsi Twist, and Pepsi Wild Cherry. The fuck is Pepsi Twist? Pepsi Twist only sold it. Oh, okay.
I think that's got like lemon and other flavors in it.
Yeah.
Because I like Coke does 500 different flavors of Coke now. Like you got Coke Vanilla, Coke Cherry, Coke Orange, Coke Lime, Coke. I mean, it's like nuts, and I haven't had any of it.
Pepsi Twist was introduced into the US market in 2000. It was withdrawn and then brought back in 2001 and then discontinued in 2006. It then relaunched as Pepsi Aha with a lemon flavor exclusively in India. Exclusively in India. That's great. In the Philippines, what? In the Philippines, it was released in 2002 and was an instant hit amongst teenagers, but failed to capture the market and was withdrawn a year later. It was then marketed in Pakistan.
Pepsi Twist wasn't bad.
In Pakistan, but it also failed to capture the market. However, it is still available in some supermarkets. Oh, okay. It was then launched in Romania under the name Pepsi Twist Lemon. It was sold under the name of Pepsi Twist until it recently was replaced by its diet counterpart Pepsi Twist Light Lemon. Alright. Apparently Pepsi Twist has had a hell of a time around the world. In the Ukraine, it was marketed as Pepsi Plus One. Alright. Failed to capture the market.
This is finally this. Capitalist pigs will not know what is coming.
Which I'm highest. Hang on, there was Jazz Pepsi? The fuck was Jazz?
That
Pepsi?
one I didn't know about.
Indulge
Is that
your
like Jazz
senses.
Cabbage? Is it?
It was a brand of soda introduced by the Pepsi Company in 2006 and discontinued in 2009.
Hey,
wow,
wait,
they get 3 years out of that.
Yeah, combining several different flavors. Jazz used the old 2003 Pepsi logo. Okay. Ah, here we go. Variants. Black cherry and French vanilla, strawberries and cream, and caramel and cream. And
All together?
No, well...
No.
Those were three distinct flavors.
Oh. Pepsi suicides. just run down the soda
Just
machine.
add every single flavor.
Put it all in. It's the suicide mix.
And I can honestly say I have never seen that. Oh, that's going to be so pixelated. It's going to be amazing. I have never seen those in my life. Indulge your senses. Jazz down.
Yeah. That.
Yikes.
You've had them, haven't you, Hat?
Nope. Neither of the and not any of those three. And that caramel cube would have totally haunted my dreams. It's coming! It's the Borg! It's the Borg on the soda! Stop it! I want to assimilate all the flavors!
This one I don't remember at all. Amazon.com only? There was an Amazon exclusive Pepsi.
Boy.
Stylized as Pepsi True.
Damn you, Jeff Bezos.
A variety of Pepsi Cola sweetened with stevia.
Oh, stevia. Oh, yeah, because that was a very brief Vogue thing, wasn't it? Everything was stevia. It was launched in the United States on October 12th, 2014 and withdrawn December 12th, 2014.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
Probably because nobody bought it at all and Amazon went, fuck this! Right, so we've taken a weird trip down the Pepsi rabbit hole there. linked under products introduced and products discontinued in 2014, discontinued products, discontinued soft drinks, and PepsiCo.
What was the video that they wanted to win again? Oh yes, William Shatner
talking about
computer chips.
Computer chips in 1970.
Yes, in the 1979 or something. Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Chip
Yeah.
is the future.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't really Shatner. He was just reading text.
He wasn't really Shatner.
Well, he wasn't. Like, you know, it was like Shatner on his day off.
Oh, I
So there
suppose.
wasn't the dramatic pausing.
No, not really. No, he was very. He was bland Shatner, which I didn't even know bland Shatner existed, but apparently that is a variety of Shatner.
Blatner? Oh, jeez, this image is far too big. Holy scheisse. Here's the thing, I'm trying to resize it on the fly here, and it keeps going, nope, still won't fit, nope, still won't fit. There's sexual innuendo in there. Let's just keep shrinking this. Nobody can see the fun I'm having.
We'll make you fun-sized.
Come on, you gotta be Edo size, otherwise you can't be on stream.
Jesus Christ!
I'm just giving
Still
up.
going.
I'm giving up. There you go. That's Pepsi Special, exclusive to Japan, the one that will cure all your ailments.
Quite a feminine bottle.
Ooh la la.
Ho ho! These Pepsi cares. This will take care of your headache. Using calm technique.
The drink is not available in the United States, and according to Time, PepsiCo would face a lot of legal challenges from the FDA if it was ever tried to be sold in the US, because it's a load of bollocks. Right. Well worth the wait. Me shrinking that bottle of Pepsi Special. Right.
Yes, it is end of stream time.
It is. We've gone through the second Jasper's Wheel of Torment format,
Yes.
which means you won't be seeing another one for a while because we have to make ourselves miserable.
Do people have a favourite from what we've?
I suppose, yeah. What was the winner from tonight?
Yeah. Well, what is the ultimate Jasper's Wheel of Torment winner? Did Meredith Monk carry the night with the Blueface Paris? Manners, who needs them? Pepsi?
The etiquette rap. Ito just likes.
I'm going with etiquette rap.
Over
Because,
Pepsi
I mean,
Crystal.
it had George Washington in it.
It's quite a.
I wish we got two for
Yeah,
Meredith
I mean,
Monk, two for the rap, and one for.
I could see doing a soundbite at the intro to Meredith, though, because that was just phenomenal opening.
Oh,
but after the first 30 seconds of what the fuck is this blue-faced bitch doing, I kind of lost interest in the rest of it. But that opener was amazing.
No love for Lenny the Lion and the sodium chloride problem.
The sodium chloride was definitely hilarious.
I would put
5 seconds of holy shit.
Yeah,
this guy got trolled.
The
It
start
doesn't
as
make
well.
up for the rest of it.
The start as well with just the poor quality of the puppets. The
Well, no-
cheapest hand puppet you could get.
Well, that's the problem with Lenny the Lion. Is it's like 5 seconds of oh my god, look how cheap this is.
And then a song is oh my god,
They're
there's
singing,
a song,
and then it's
yeah. Everybody else didn't get the 20-minute story, which eventually ends up in Cool Cat ODing.
Yeah, off screen. I don't think there can be a winner because everybody's too split here. We've got Meredith Monk on the strength of Meredith Monk herself because she's amazing.
Well, I mean, last time I don't think there was a clear winner either because Meredith Monk went up against Worm Lady of Kalamazoo, and that's two titans. That
making
is
them both seem normal size.
That is a giant versus a titan, making them both normal size.
Just singing about worms.
Boom, boom,
boom, boom. I mean, it's very clear that people like the music bits.
Yes.
That's what people like. That's what people remember. That's what
about worms. Singing about worms. Don't fuck worms, Ito. Okay, so no winner because there shouldn't be a winner. Well, there's a lot of losers, and that's us because we watched them. Not only did we watch them, but we watched them again. We have now seen some of those multiple times.
Yeah, we've seen some. Yeah.
Video Aspirin was the winner of its week.
I wish we could have played that one that we can't play, because there would have been no question in anybody's mind that was the winner. Because that is just... It is so good.
I'll tell you what, right? Since we can't play it on stream, why don't we just let everybody play it themselves? This was the clear winner. I'm hoping I've that was the clear winner of its week.
This is the winner of this playthrough, even though you haven't seen it yet.
It was the winner.
There is no question in my mind that it is the winner.
It was clearly the winner. We'd had such a shitty week that week that that one was on the wheel and it didn't get picked, and we watched 3 horrendous, mind-numbingly terrible videos, and I was like, fuck it, we'll just play whatever this is, and it won. But yeah, content banned and all the rest of it. So
yeah.
Everybody go watch that.
Have fun.
Yeah,
it's copyright music and everything. So if we play it,
we will be back next week with God knows what. We've got a week to figure that out.
So everybody go watch that. You go watch that, and then you can all confirm to us that we are 100% right, and that our judgment of these things is faultless.
It's not to be trifled with.
Everybody enjoy a Crystal Pepsi. Watch that video. Agree that it won, and that Danny, Ito, Meeks, and everybody else who isn't us can't vote for shit. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.